Welcome to the second session of Silver City Sentinels. We're away
Sentinel.
with the full team. So we start with the Guardian. You heard in recent days that if you in roll 20, the bank that's in front of you here, we're going to call it the Fourth National, was recently robbed by the Black Suits. How familiar are you with roll 20, Meg?
I'm pretty familiar, not with this system though, the Silver City Sentinel one at all.
Okay.
I've used Roll20 before though.
Okay. So do you see in the bottom left corner a little button that has 2d8 on it?
Let me zoom out and see if I see it.
No? Okay, that's okay. If you can't, you know how to roll 2d8, so that's all cool, because that's what we use, 2d8. So what I need you to do is, with your city knowledge, because they're actually outside of your area, is roll 2d8, and you've got to get your mind or less on 2d8.
Alright. Wait, I think I actually have a city knowledge. I'll say knowledge now.
They were... Oh,
Sorry.
right. I'll pull everyone across over to Silver City.
So, I'm hearing music.
Yeah.
Yes, that's our theme song. When we show up, that music starts.
Yeah.
Alright, just bear
Cool.
with it.
Okay.
I'll be sure not to show up.
Right. Okay. Rightio. Your city knowledge. That's without a specialty, so that's all cool. So you are aware of the Black Suit Gang. There are a bunch of people who tend to rob banks, jewelry stores. They're known to be pretty ruthless. They haven't killed anyone, but they have definitely put people in jail, in hospital several times. They tend to be high-end, hard to trace sort of objects. The other thing is, at this particular time, there is a bunch of people involved in the bank robbery who seem to thwart the Black Suit Gang. There's one guy or someone, they're not sure, there's a bit of confusion. Right towards the end, after some people escaped, there seems to be someone driving a car, ran straight into the entrance of the bank, ran over one of the villains, and yeah, so there's various stories about people. There's some guy in a black outfit who used a gun that didn't fire bullets, I'm not quite sure what. One of the local people had a bit of a punch out. He seemed to be doing pretty well. Then there's some maniac guy in a white t-shirt, big muscle shoot, who seemed to be actually more interested in trying to hook up with the woman than actually do anything about the robbery. There was a sighting of a strange apparition, definitely, and some woman in a white outfit, long sort of I wouldn't say toga, but something similar, who wore a mask. The guy in the black outfit also wore a helmet and a mask. The guy in the white muscle shirt, who seemed to be attached to the car, also wore a mask. That's all you can go on. So, being a established, even though your legacy, being an established heroine or hero, following a legacy, several people, the city has asked you to keep your eye out for these people, because they're not sure whether they were actually there to help or hinder, or exactly who these individuals were.
Plainly hindered by their actions.
Some of them anyway. The good news is that the robbery was thwarted. No one was actually killed, although several of the black shirt individuals were badly beaten. As I said, one of them was drove over by a vehicle, a large black muscle car. And yeah, that's about it.
They're clearly a rival gang.
Who
I
knows?
just imagine her reading this file and just like, having the most what the fuck face ever.
Yeah, it's really quite confusing. You're not really sure what the hell is going on. And all of this, if you get to the map, you can try to place you where it was. It was down over this way somewhere. That's where I'm putting it, I believe. Near downtown. It's not really China Basin. It's sort of in the neighbourhood, but not your neighbourhood. Actually, it could have been more East Park, I can't remember. But it was somewhere in that section of the town. Yeah, it was actually. It was East Park, because, yeah, no, I do remember. So it was more over this way, sorry. I'll just center everyone there. Yep.
Can I see if I can collect any forensic evidence? Can I say I'll go a little bit at night and see if I can collect any forensic evidence that might have been missed by the police connected to specifically these individuals and not the criminals?
You'll actually be assigned to that case as part of the team to try to take to gather evidence. So gather some evidence. Make a roll. Do your forensics roll. Okay, rightio. You come up with let me see. Who would be the only person not wearing gloves? You come up with
and
yep, sorry, you go.
if it's regular forensics, it's actually a 12. That's my specialty is regular forensics.
Okay.
I think.
Rightio. You do come up with several I mean, there are lots of people in there, but around the areas where you're collecting fingerprints and bits and pieces, you've got some biological fingerprints, blood, well, no blood, fingerprints mainly, that you have yet to be able to ascertain exactly who they are. They run through the database pretty quickly. They're not, yeah, they're just not known. As I said, they could be part of the people. You gather some information. You do know that the woman seemed to be able to do great leaps in the white outfit. She also was trying to take medical care of the guy who got run over. The guy in the black suit at one stage dropped his gun and rushed over to help the guy who had been driven over, the villain. And the white guy who was interested in another woman, after a bit of talking to her, may have gone to help them, or he may have gone to get the car off him. Not really sure. That's further information that you've got. None of the black suit gang are talking. Some genetic material that you do have would indicate that you have a couple of metas.
Slow?
Metas. Superheroes. Oh, super beings, I beg your pardon. Not superheroes necessarily. Could be super villains. But there is some meta genetics in some of the material you have.
Alright.
And that's
So before I leave the scene, I'm going to clean up any extra traces that might be able to be taken by other people, because my own
Cool.
personal database.
Okay, you do a pretty good job of cleaning the scene. There is a video. Of course, you don't have immediate access to that.
Can I try to get immediate access to that via some hacking?
Well, no, you've got computer scanning, don't you?
Yeah. And I think I am going to bump that up with the extra points. I don't know how many levels yet, though, so I'll just say one extra level for now.
Don't know how you've got extra points, matey, because when I added up those things, you actually came out with less points.
Did I?
Yeah. That's the problem.
I thought if I took away the massive damage, then I would have...
No, only give you a certain amount back. Well, I checked all the points, and that was with taking a level away from your computer scanning. But, I mean, that doesn't mean you can't try to access a computer just by standing next to it, because that's how your power works. You don't actually have to tap into the computer. You can just be near it and try to...
Okay, so...
Yep, so... Do you know which
stat
your
score would that
scanning works? Do you know which stat?
Not 100%. I'm assuming it's gonna be one of my.
Mind.
It's gonna be my electronic skill.
That's mind. So your mind plus your levels of computer scanning, which I took down to 3 to get some points for your arrows. So 3 plus your mind, 2d8.
All right.
So just roll 2d8 and add 3 to it. See what you get.
I think I've got a specialty in security and stuff like that for electronics. Does that give me anything?
Computer scanning, specialties. Doesn't seem to say anything about
specialty intrusion security for the computer skill.
Oh yeah, that's computer skill. That's if you're tapping away the computer. Your computer scanning is a power. You just need to get by something, and you can like have a Wi-Fi immediate modem sort of a moment between you and the computer, and you're just accessing it. That's how that power works.
Okay.
So you just have to stand by a computer and try to... That's why I took it down a level, because you didn't need the distance, you just needed to have it.
Alright, well, I don't pass then.
Okay. Rightio, so nope, you can't get through whatever the security. After cleaned up, you head off. You know tonight's going to be a hard night because you're going to be out looking for these people. Rest of you guys, what are you doing when you take off? Where do you head, if anywhere? My understanding was that Enforcer left on his own with a group of survivors out the front door, and everyone else took off near the back or through the floor or something.
I forgot who could fly, but somebody snatched me up and flew me.
I was the one who grabbed somebody else and flew off.
Okay, White Owl.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I just walked out the back while invisible and wandered off.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much.
I did not leave, if you remember, until I was assured the bank robber was seen to by EMTs. So I'm probably still there in my ghostly form.
Well, he has been seen and taken to the hospital.
I would have left if nobody would confront her. She would have drifted off in her ghostly.
Okay. Rightio.
Over dramatic, ghostly way.
Okay. So, Guardian, what you can do is give me a street sense roll if you have street sense.
I think I do.
Cool. And White Owl, where do you fly to? Okay, you make the roll. White Owl, where do you fly to?
That's a good question. Because I forgot offhand where we were, although I probably would have went ahead.
You were over in here somewhere, in East Parkside.
Alright, and I'm not. I'm too zoomed in to see where you were pointing.
Oh, just the general area. Just East Parkside. Just there. I'm just centering it. Okay, radio.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fly. I'll be flying towards Midtown, towards the west side.
Midtown? Okay. Guardian, you put your ear to the ground and ask a couple of contacts. I need to know White Owl where you guys landed.
I'm gonna say, for the sake of argument, you know what? I'll go ahead and put us right around here,
Okay.
which is
Yep.
relatively close to police headquarters, in case anybody wanted to
Okay.
talk to them.
Right.
And it makes it nice and convenient for me to go ahead and
So
go someplace else. I'll land in that corner first.
Okay. Guardian, you get some information up on Columbia Point at the intersection of 6th and West Plover, I think it is, or West Flower Street, I'm not quite sure, where he was pinged, is where these individuals were seen coming down. I need to know, Mel, I've forgotten your guy's name. Night Watch.
Night Watch.
Night Watch. What did Night Watch do once he hit the ground?
He will look to White Owl.
Mm-hmm.
No, stop that. I mean, I look to Night Owl.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I messed up back there, and you saved that person from getting run over by that car.
Well, you could. Well, thank you, Hephaestus, for he gave us the ability to heal with his gift to humanity.
The Greeks. And I just kind of look down.
Well,
Right.
he's the one who gave the gift. I just went ahead and tried to help it along.
Yep.
Either way, you did what I failed to do and what others seem. And then he stops himself. Either way, he seems very confused and still bothered by what happened in the bank. Thank you for being better than the rest of us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. But I'm fairly certain that with the close proximity to the police in this area, someone will have spotted us. So if you need to hide out, or do you want to head to the police to talk to them? I don't know how you feel about it. Me personally, I am gonna do a very non-Greek get out of Dodge.
It's fine. I'll just change into my... Oh, fuck. My bag with my change of clothes and everything is back at the bank.
Yeah.
The evidence, man.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Well, you know
Someone
what?
has it.
I have it on good authority that there's a free clinic. There's a free clinic run somewhere on the west side near Robinson Avenue. I think that's where I think Steve we placed it, right?
Yep.
Robinson Avenue.
Yep.
So they might be able to get some clothing from there.
Somewhere over here.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand. They have my clothes.
They were expensive clothes.
No, they weren't expensive. They were identifiable.
Identifiable.
Yes.
Oh.
Will one of the gang members get his clothes?
No. You've got
I
it.
get it.
You've got
Well, I
some of
mean,
that
what are you
evidence
gonna
you
do?
cleaned up there, Guardian. You've got a bag from the toilet with somebody's clothes that they've changed out of.
Did I have his wallet and his
Empty
ID?
those.
They probably wouldn't have the wallet because of the fact that he was in travel with his gear and his wallet. That'd be a bad move.
Yep. But you have his clothes. And
Yes.
that has evidence all
Definitely
over
have the
it.
clothes.
Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, you could just walk over down Flower Street there, and just go to the police and tell them your story.
That's his
a
response.
robbery.
That's his response, just to laugh.
Yeah.
I see. I thought this would be funny also, but you know what? How about we get off of the street here, so this way, wouldn't become
Yeah.
more of a.
You're right. And I will follow her lead.
Okay. Okay, so are you heading to Robinson?
We need to get him clothes,
Yep.
and I think the best place to go is to go ahead and they have a clothing drop.
Yep.
Over there, and at least this way he can wear something else besides his obviously distinguishable
His
costume
gear.
that he's wearing now.
Right. So, do you have Night Watch? Do you have stealth at all?
Let us see.
And,
I'm sure I have it. Just gotta find out what it is.
Okay, it's skill. White Owl, are you trying to fly there, or are you just trying to stealth your way there?
Oh, I want to stealth my way there. I mean,
Okay.
a big fine woman with the big flappy
Yep.
dress.
And an
It's
owl.
not gonna exactly. Well, nobody will see the owl.
Yeah. Oh, true. Well, somebody might, because it's not totally invisible.
Oh,
is it?
please! It's the city. There are owls in the city.
Yeah.
People are just gonna be like, it's a really big pigeon flying at night.
Very rarely do you see an owl in the city.
Yeah.
Hold
So-
on. This is
Very,
strange. Well, it depends on what city
very
you're in.
rarely.
It depends on what city you're in.
pigeons.
Yeah,
So-
besides that, I wouldn't necessarily fly with the owl.
Okay.
Besides, if this is based on Gotham, actually they do have owls. A lot of them.
It's a court of them.
Just-
this is
just
based
the
on
floor plan.
There is based on. Yeah, I forgot. This is
Just the
based
floor
on
plan.
Gotham.
You know what? I'm not seeing stealth, which
Okay.
is odd for my
That's
kind
okay.
of character.
That's,
skill.
I know,
It's a
but that's
skill.
okay. So
Whoa.
if you don't have the skill,
Oh.
you roll body and get
Okay.
over that.
Have you worked on yours? Oh no, I think we used up all your points, didn't we?
Yeah, all my points are gone.
Yeah.
That's odd. How did I forget stealth? Oh God, that's bad.
No.
Probably just ran, like everyone else, maybe
What's
probably
wrong
just ran
with
out.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I roll?
2d8 and hope that it gets under your body. And White Owl. Oh, okay, no. Okay, that's okay. You think you're being stealthy. White Owl, can you
Yeah, I'm trying.
please roll your
Yeah, I
stealth
can
roll?
make mine. I just gotta see. I gotta see what my role is.
Yeah.
Let me actually. I forgot to brought my character up.
Like, does it?
Character
Say again,
sheet.
Megan?
Ability.
I was saying he's just humming the Mission Impossible theme song while he does it.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes White Owl's great rolls again. They both think they're very
What?
stealthy.
Murphy!
Guardian,
They're both great.
you get to know
they're
they
like-
are heading.
Like ghosts.
You follow a trail, okay, and roughly you're an hour behind them, but you follow a trail all the way to Robinson Ave. When you guys get to Robinson Ave and you're there fossicking through clothes and stuff, so how does Night Watch change out of his gear? In front of White Owl? Does White Owl change out of her? Basically, are you guys revealing your secret identities to each other?
While Nightwatch is not a very trusting person, he saw what White Owl did, and he's sure she's actually a hero.
Yep.
So he's not concerned about hiding his identity. This is not something he would normally do,
Right.
but White Owl was plainly a hero, and he's still bothered by almost killing one of those guys.
Okay.
He's not thinking straight.
Okay.
Well, I tell you this much. I'm gonna whatever method we use in order to travel. We're gonna take more of the side streets to get off the main roads.
Yep, that's okay.
Our
You do
street
it.
is so clearly a main road.
Yep, you try to sneak and stealth your way around the place to get to the actual, go through a back entrance, all that sort of stuff. You are changing into
Yeah, we
your
just gotta find
clothes. I don't know, White Owl, have you changed out of your costume or are you staying in costume?
No, I'm just basically pointing out to where it is. I don't know who he is. It doesn't make a difference to me, except for the fact that I would go ahead and make up some excuse like saying the wisdom of Athena tells me that I shouldn't change in front of you.
Look over my shoulder and smirk and keep changing.
Okay.
So while he's changing, I basically am going to go ahead and tell him to go to this location, and with that, she's going to actually fly off, heading to the clinic because she knows she has clothes there.
Yep.
I mean, she could. I'm assuming I could change out of my clothes. I forget how to handle the. Is that like a gadget I could use to do the quick change?
I don't know. I'll have to look at that. At the moment, I'm assuming that people, like Malachi did, change in toilets or something of that nature.
Well, I'll go ahead and I'll assume that it'd be one of those minor gadgets that I would of some sort.
Well, actually, no, it's pretty easy. You just need to take off that item of power that gives you stuff, and that will deactivate it.
Yeah. Oh well. The specific item is the freaking armor of Hephaestus.
Yeah.
Unless you want to tie that all into the brooch.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, all right. In which case, I'll go ahead and get close to the clinic, and then I'll take off the brooch,
Right.
and then I'll or do the reverse rotation in the axis in order to change back into normal woman.
Mm-hmm.
Normal woman.
Normal woman.
Yeah.
She'll never. No. Normal woman. So
Well, she does the whole
specialist.
spin turn. That's why I'll figure I was going to go ahead and bite it.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, Rick, where are you headed off to? Oh, it's someplace really loud. Obviously. Yeah. Okay. We'll wait for you to type it in. And Enforcer, where are you heading off to? Okay, give me a driving roll, Rick.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
We can hear you.
Do you want me to keep going or we'll wait for Rick?
Oh.
You're gonna make my nighttime job and my daytime job busy.
Yeah, he is. Rick Dangerous is going to. Oh, 14. Okay, rightio, well, you're safe there. I thought, shit, you're in trouble. Okay, you do manage to lose them someplace, excuse me, someplace in Cobble Hill, before you head back into your own territory. One ability that might be really handy for your vehicle is that it can change colour. Have a look and see if that's something you might want to think of doing.
I'll flip the license plate.
Well, he can flew there. He's got that, but he does need something that's going to be, change the colour of it because it's a relatively distinctive vehicle. Okay, and Enforcer, where are you heading off?
I thought I was with hostages getting processed by the cops.
Yep. Okay. Rightio. You just give them a statement. You get a pat on the back by some of the other people. The police also caution you that while it was brave, it was a bit foolish. You didn't know what those guys could have done. They could have hurt you. But they thank you.
Cops don't like me.
Well, you don't like them bad.
They're the rep. It wouldn't be surprised if I got locked in jail. Just
Because you're bad luck?
No, it's not bad luck for him. I need to look at your defects.
fame is one.
Oh, God.
And I don't have a secret identity either.
I am not going to this movie.
So... Okay, so fame is one. God, I'd have to look up what that means, but I'm going to make a die roll and see what that does to you. Hope for very, very low. Well, yeah, okay. They give you a warning.
Yeah, it's like, don't leave town.
Yeah, don't leave town, and, we'll be watching you.
You always are.
Okay, cool. And Omen, what's she done?
As soon as she is certain that the miscreant
Yep, he's been picked up by the
is being
ambulance.
seen to,
Yep.
um,
Where did she head?
she will hover above all of them.
Hmm.
Evil doing, go, dramatic. Evil doing shall fall. I have foreseen this.
Okay, give me an acting role, please. Drama, if you've got it. If you've got it. No, she's got the skill. She's got the skill. What's your target number? If you've got drama as the specialty.
Drama, yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on, let me make sure. I
'Cause I know
believe
you've
it
got
is.
several of them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to make it my Wonder Woman music.
Yep.
Yep.
Drama is it.
Okay, well, make your roll and tell me how much you either get it by or don't get it by.
Performing arts. There it is. Hold on.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I did this already. Hold on a second.
That's all right.
Do you mean the scene already?
No, she hasn't done this bit yet.
Oh, wait a minute. Right. We had a okay, I don't where do you have us on our tokens on here?
No. Just roll on your character sheet. Go to your character sheet and it should be all there, matey.
Okay. Okay.
Can I just ask Enforcer,
What am I basing this on?
well, what is it?
Because I have it down.
What's
I
the
have
skill?
it down as variable.
Okay, so are you using your soul or your mind or you're not using your body because you're incorporeal?
No, using soul
Okay.
to
Then
impress.
Soul plus any levels in the skill. And Enforcer, did you buy 1, 2, or 3 levels of fame?
Just the one.
1, thank you. Okay, yep, where you go, Omen, make your roll. Ooh. That's nice. Okay. Okay, people are very impressed. It's all over the news in the afternoon. It's going to be on the major news that this bank, there is evidence that there is life after. There's all sorts of crazy things. Life after death. There's a haunted person. They're bringing in, all that sort of thing. It's got huge hype. People who actually missed the message, they're more excited by the fact that there's this thing, that there's actually a ghost. But there's
Haunting the bank.
yeah, it's generating.
That's not exactly a
whole
good
lot of interest. Sorry, Archie.
I was just commenting that's not necessarily a good thing. Who wants to freaking go to a haunted bank?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's the last time it'll
Haunted
be
bank you out there protecting your money?
haunted.
Proof of life after death and suicides go up.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean,
Okay.
that bank's gonna get a lot of goth kids.
So, Guardian, you
Rather than
picked up
suicide
on
than
the
goth
streets and you're heading over to west side in the town, which is way over. I'll just target you there. West side, Evanston Avenue. You get a location and you're actually going down Robinson Avenue to a local sort of free clinic, which is. Oh, give me a roll. Give me a knowledge roll, a city roll, please. City knowledge roll, and if you have that area as a specialty, you can always add that to it.
No, I just got China Basin, I think, is my only one. Oh, god damn it.
What'd you roll? Sorry, I'm on something else.
14.
Okay, no, okay. So it just looks like a free clinic that does medical, that does food and clothing and that sort of stuff. But apparently, this is where the guy in the black suit walked in. And
All right,
Velvet,
so-
what are you going to? Sorry, I'll just stop there. Zortish, you be nice and quiet. What is your name going to be? Is it going to be Velvet Shadow, Velvet Oni, Purple Monster, what?
Couldn't you make up your mind, huh?
Yeah. No, I just don't know. What,
I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with Velvet Shadow because
Okay, that's all cool.
I can't be asked honestly.
That's all cool.
I actually like the Velvet Shadow.
Yeah, I think it's quite a cool name.
Yeah, that's good. I'm nice and sneaky and
Yeah.
get up behind people. And I'm obviously wearing a velvet suit.
Of course.
You know, I don't know because I keep on I kept on hearing your name being bantered back and forth, and all I said so it's like Frankie Alvon, Red Velvet.
But it's purple velvet for him. He has purple. And he
Whatever.
wears a
You get the
purple
point.
velvet mask thing, but yeah. Okay, so I just need to know, Velvet Shadow, what are you doing? You're in your car, rolling away.
I would have like snuck away, and as soon as I'm like sure the cops aren't following me, I'm going to try to track down one of the other superheroes that left.
Okay, give me a city knowledge. Sorry, street sense. You'll make some. You've got contacts. Give me a street sense.
I was going to go with urban tracking, but
You'd have to have one to track them. You don't actually have one to follow.
I actually succeeded somehow.
Okay, you get some contacts. Your contacts lead you over to West Chelsea. They believe the guy with the car, apparently in that area somewhere. And yeah, can't quite remember which street it's on, but there's a garage that the car was said to go to down a side street, and that's where you're headed. So you'll arrive there, and I'll just leave you guys for the moment. Okay. Meanwhile, back into the Enforcement Omen, you're the only two that are sort of walking around free. Guardian, you're about to walk in if you want. Well, you can or you don't have to, but the clinic is there. Are you walking in, or what are you doing?
Is it locked right now?
No, it's still open. It's at night. It operates at unusual hours, so sort of afternoon/evening times. And are you in your Guardian? You're obviously in your Guardian suit at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to go in through a back entrance because I'm assuming the chick walking in all costumed up. Or like,
You are known in town a little bit. So most people,
right?
you don't come across as weird or anything. Most people actually recognize you as the Guardian.
Oh, all right. So, in that case,
Excuse me. Yep. Sorry, that case you were going to say.
she'll just walk in that case.
Okay. Righty up. You walk in. You see some scrawny, long-haired, tied-back guy talking to quite a pretty street young girl. She's obviously retired for the evening, or she's gathering her energy to go out and do her usual business. You're not quite sure which. He's obviously trying to chat her up. She's obviously just here just for somewhere to rest for a little bit out of the cold or whatever. Apart from that, there's a guy, and I don't know where. See, I know you by your superhero names, but not by your other names. So, Gabrielle, I don't know where she is.
Close mouth.
Gabrielle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm assuming she was in the back, with her little hospital smock on.
Okay.
You know.
So, the young guy whose voice breaks.
Scrubs.
Yeah. Goes, oh my goodness. I can't do it. My voice hasn't broken for a long time. It's the Guardian. So that's what you hear in the back. There's a guy there who's just sitting down there looking. He's got a paper bag beside him, and he's wearing some rather ill-fitting and ill-matched clothing. I'll leave the rest of you guys to do what you want to do with the information.
Well, I'm looking at somebody who's ill-fitting clothing. I'm sure that business has only just started recently, right? Well,
Yeah. Well,
how bad's the crowd at the clinic?
not much. It's just Desiree, the young street walker, Rob, the young guy who doesn't have a job, who helps out, and the Night Watch, who you don't know the
Hey,
name
Desiree,
of.
how you doing?
G'day, Gabrielle. You
How
know,
you-
Trix is good sometimes.
Well, you walk into a cup of coffee. Just remember to go ahead and add a little to the kitty, you know.
Certainly, certainly. Standing
And
over
then
by the
then
door is Guardian, by the way.
it says,
So I see a superhero walk in, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So if you've seen the pictures, she's the
So-
one on the far left with the green hair and the red sort of suit.
Oh, I made her a new picture. It's in her character. It's on her character sheet under the first part of it.
we can't see each other's character sheets like that yet, right? So
Yeah. Okay, so just that's fine, Meg. I'll just put that together because I like just the unity of one artist. So you can wear it. You can have your black and blue hooded.
yeah, I'm assuming my hair is darker than it appears in my costume.
It's basically like a full face cloth mask, except for around the eyes.
Yep.
Now.
Gotcha.
Just you need some help? I call over to Guardian.
Well, something like that.
Oh,
And
when do you
she'll
come in?
pull-
Come in
Go
out
ahead.
of the cold. I forgot what temperature. I forgot what temperature. What
It's
season
actually
it was supposed to be.
it's actually summer, so it's actually quite warm. But you know,
Come out of the hot.
yeah,
Come on in out of the sun.
yeah, it's half evening, so you can't use that either. Just come out of the cold. It's just a nice generic thing to say. It won't matter. We don't have to be too
No,
accurate.
come on in.
Yeah.
Do you need help with something?
Well, yes, you could say that. Is there anyone else here besides the 4 people in this room?
I'm sure we have maybe we have a couple patients in the rooms getting ready to get looked at.
And would any of them happen to be missing some clothes?
We have homeless coming in here all the time. I mean, what are those clothes for something you want to offer up for donation?
No, I get the feeling the owners want these back. They left them at
What
a
do
very
I-
unfortunate location.
Well,
She's a legacy character, right?
Sorry.
huh?
She's a legacy character, right?
Yep. So she's
A
she's the
legacy
third.
hero.
She's the third guardian. She's the first female guardian, but she's the third
How
guardian.
closely does she work with the police?
Well, I cannot say that I've.
She
I'm
has
sorry,
a she
In her
has
day
a
job,
fairly
really
good rep.
close.
You know, she has a fairly
No,
good
no, I'm
rep.
not worried about her reputation. In other words, from an outsider point of view,
Yeah.
from the point of view of the public,
Yeah.
how joint to the police is she? Is she effectively a cop with a cape,
No,
or what?
no. She
Okay.
she will cooperate. She won't break laws. But that doesn't make her an unbadged cop at all.
Okay, that's my question predominantly. Go on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. Yep. Sorry, you guys carry on.
Well, okay. I was saying that. Well, I haven't seen anybody like that offhand yet. However, if you would like to leave them here, I could try to put them on the side in case they decide to return.
I see. Well, I've gotten everything I need from them, so here you go. And if you find the owner, I'll let them know I'm waiting with their DNA in my database.
Okay. I suppose if I see them, I'll let them know. I get a lot of people in here, you know. There's so many needy people here. It's always
Yes, well, I'm sure they'll pop up eventually on your radar or on mine. What was your name again, ma'am?
I'm Dr. Ganis, Gabrielle Ganis.
Nice to meet you, Doctor. if you do find who these belong to, please feel please feel free to get the word out. I'm sure I'll hear about it.
I'll do what I can.
Have a lovely day. And with that, she'll walk out.
Okay.
All right. So I will go ahead and find a one of those small disposable bags we use for holding the our clients' clothing
Yeah, yep.
when they come in, and I will put it on the side, and that's it. If anybody asks, I'll keep this in my office. Well, I'm entitled to have my own office. It's my freaking place.
I guess so.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and secure the clothes in my office, and then until something changes, I will go ahead and do business as normal.
Okay. Radio. I'm just waiting for business,
Oh Lord.
for something to happen. For some reason, okay. Let's see what the problem is.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a free clinic. I would think.
These are the most reluctant
Oh, I'm not done.
heroes I have ever seen.
I'm not done. I'm just done doing stuff in front of them.
Yeah.
Avoid each other. Run away.
Okay, rightio. So that sort of goes almost nowhere. Back to.
Oh, well, the only thing
I've
I
spoken
can do.
burglary.
Yeah.
There's only
I
one
have
other
spoken
thing,
burglary for a reason.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yes.
If I may, if I'm gonna go ahead and have my friend go ahead and try to scout around looking for the said person whose clothes are missing, the one that I dropped off.
That's sitting in
I'm
your
gonna
front
see if I can
room.
have He is sitting in the front room.
He's
All right.
been there all the time.
It says
It's not. He's not moved
All right, so
anywhere.
it's like, all right, so, oh no, I'm
He just sat
I'm
through
not.
the whole
I'm not
conversation.
100%
Yeah.
yet.
No, that's okay.
So it says who are you next? Have you been taken care of?
In more ways than one. Stand up. I was pretty much just looking for a friend mostly, but you've already done a very good turn by me, and I appreciate that. Extend my hand.
Hi, pleased to meet you. Well, have you been? Do you need medical attention?
Not yet. A small smile. But again, thank you for everything you've done, and I hope those clothes go to someone who can use them.
I'm certain. Anyway, I have some things I need to go ahead and take care of out and
Same.
back. But you have a pleasant day, and if you
You
ever
as well.
if you feel need for any services, please do come in.
I'll be sure to send people this way if I have the need.
Oh, and we do have a side entrance.
Do you also have business cards?
Oh, but of course.
That I can use.
So she goes ahead. She pulls out a business card,
Cool.
which basically is her name in the hospital. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you very much. I will be in touch.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
What
Now we'll
checks
head out
are
the
you
front
going to need to
door.
watch outside of the clinic
Mhm.
without being seen?
I need you to give me a stealth roll, please, Guardian.
Oh, so which entrance is she going through? The main entrance or the side
I'm going
entrance
to the
that we
front.
keep just for people who want to be discreet?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm going right out the front door.
Okay. Radio. What are you doing when you get outside, Night Watch?
I go out the front door, put my hands in my pocket. Before I do this,
Yes.
I was the only the only person of a dark complexion in that clinic, correct? Because I don't remember you describing the woman as being
I
black or
didn't really know. She was.
Okay. Well,
Well, the doctor
I'm sorry,
was
go ahead.
Caucasian. Desiree, the young streetwalker, would have probably been Latino, and the other guy would have been Caucasian, with lots
Yeah,
of
I figured as
spots,
much.
With
So-
lots of spots.
that Yeah, that mattered.
Yeah.
So when I go out the front door, I put my hands in my pocket and I seem to be waiting for something.
Right. Okay, well, you
I
observe.
don't even leave the front of the building. Just put my hands in my pocket and wait.
Yep.
Not a problem.
So-
And I'm sorry. Since I'm sure I have stuff I need to throw out, I'm gonna go ahead and put the clothes in a box that I would normally use for medical waste,
Yes.
and I will go ahead and put it out there and put it out on the side, next to the dumpster.
Okay.
I forgot where the medical waste is. No, I wouldn't keep the medical waste out there. There's too many
No.
freaking poor people that would run through it.
Yep.
So I just dump out the boxes in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, medical guards. That's it.
Medical course. Okay.
That's very
righty.
good. Yeah.
Radio. Zortesh, what are you doing? What's the Velvet Shadow doing?
I'm gonna scope out this garage, and then I'm gonna find some way to break into it and wait for him.
Okay. Well, your details from your street contact said that this is where the car went. So if he's anywhere, he's probably inside there.
Oh, okay. So he's already got here.
Probably. But, I mean, the garage it's late afternoon, it's still open, the doors are open, there's some guys working. There's about half a dozen guys in there working on various vehicles. Yeah. That particular car is nowhere in sight.
Okay, I'm just gonna stuff around outside and wait for that car to show up then.
Okay. So you're waiting for it to leave, but you don't see anything. You're going to wait there a wee while. That's okay. Enforcer, what do you do once you're let go by the police?
What happened to the black suits? I don't know the black suit, but
The black suits, well, they actually are being, half of them being brought into where you are to be processed right now. Several of them have gone to hospital.
if one of them's there, I'm gonna walk up and try to headbutt him before trying to leave.
You won't be able to get access
What
to them.
the hell?
Yeah. You won't be able to get access to them, matey. You're in a different... I mean,
Yeah, well then I'll just start
yeah.
swearing at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you damn Reds. Bet you back in the 70s or
Right.
80s or whatever year it was.
Nice. 80s, 90s.
Yeah. It's the reason why your government fell. Look at you.
Okay, radio. There's a cop that once says, look,
And
mate,
then
if you want to
I
cause any
probably
problems here, you just keep going on, or you just leave the precinct.
Yeah, I'm out of here. He probably just starts walking back or taking the public transport all the way back up top town.
Radio. Oh, Enforcer's life is so wonderful. Radio.
Yep.
Is there anything you're doing, Guardian, for the rest of that night?
I'm assuming I'm going to approach the dude who just sat in the clinic, didn't get any help, and then randomly walked out.
Okay. Well, where you go, guys. So, up walks
I'll check
Guardian to
my
you.
normal watch occasionally.
hmm
Still standing there, look around a bit.
Yep.
Seem to be waiting for someone.
All right, I'm gonna try to walk up to him and basically be quiet about it.
Right, so you
Ready to
stealthing
make another
up, or
stealth
you
check
just...
or the one I have?
Are you stealthing up, or are you saying you're walking up peacefully like?
Walking up peacefully.
Okay, radio.
I was gonna ask if I had enough time to change into civvies, but probably not.
Entirely.
I don't seem to be in a rush to go anywhere. So if you do change clothing, I'm still going to be there. I seem to be waiting for someone.
Yeah, in that case, since these just seem to only lead, I'll go civvies.
Right.
And then walk up to him. So You just see a fairly attractive East Asian woman in her early 20s walk up next to you, dressed
Turn and
rather
look.
colorfully.
Hi there.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Are you waiting for someone, or do you need a ride?
I will actually perk up my eyes.
Oh God! How much? Ouch! Ouch!
By the way,
He won't
we need to ask this. Does having ranks and appearance help my seduction skill for later on?
You cannot play a seduction skill against a player. Only an NPC.
He'll actually perk.
Yeah, you'll have to role play it.
So says you.
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't know that. He perks up his eyebrows and looks at her for a moment. I don't. I'm not a working guy. He'll just say that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm in the neighborhood, and you don't seem to have anywhere to go at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah, this is not getting any easier, is it?
Right? Okay.
Oh, I think Velvet Shadow. It's just all about picking up.
I was waiting for someone actually, and man, what rotten timing, because I go anywhere you'd want to go, but unfortunately I have some responsibilities to own up to, would be the best way to put it. But I'm free later, or maybe in 15 to 20, I'm not sure.
That still don't sound good.
Huh. Well, that sounds good and all. But, you ever want to get in contact?
She hands him a business card that says Sarayang, Silver City Police Department.
Maybe you've lost something recently.
Whoa. No, FTP, and hand her the card back. I appreciate it, but damn. It just kind of had my hand out.
Well, I tried to be official about this, but guess you're not that kind of guy, huh?
Official? I'm not very official.
Recently, have you?
What, I'm sorry, what?
You got out of that clinic pretty quickly once I mentioned those clothes and the DNA. Wanna tell me why?
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's take this ride then. And I actually started looking for whatever car she wants me to jump into.
It's a motorcycle.
Oh. This day gets better and better.
Okay, you two head off on a motorcycle. I'm just going to switch over to something's happening over in Chelsea Hills. So, a rather big guy walks out up to you in your limousine, Velvet Shadow.
Did I recognize him?
You sort of like, you like, how you put, you touch your pointing finger and your thumbs together and you make those sort of eye fake glasses. You sort of put those over your eyes just to imagine like there was a mask on him. Yeah, it's him. It's got to be him.
I'm gonna like roll down my window and be like, "Those are good moves there in the bank," and take a puff on a cigar. And I'm gonna open a case of cigars and bring one.
What? Okay. So the gentleman comes up to you and says, "What?" And he feeds you that line that he's been working here all day.
Sure. Say, would you go how to make a car, my limo drive itself?
Oh boy. I'm trying not to laugh too much.
Yeah. To which he replies, a long message typed out. I'm thinking the money has gone to your head, bud. Okay, lovely. Okay, so they're getting on like a house on fire. Meanwhile, back on the motorcycle. Oh, cars don't drive themselves. Back on the motorcycle. Where are you guys heading?
He will keep a respectful placement of hands,
Uh-huh.
but he's not trying to end up spread all over the street.
Mm-hmm.
Despite his, well, now that he's not in a mask, you can tell he's like, how was it? Yep. He's like around someplace between 19 and 21, 22.
Yep.
But despite the youth and the smart kind of mouth, he seems respectful of her personal space.
Okay.
She takes you to a apartment in the China Basin. It's in the slightly lower income area of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem
And
to bother him at all.
she parks it and says, "Well, home sweet home."
So not the police station.
Look, I don't know why you don't like the police, and I don't care. Shit knows I got
start.
really in trouble when I was younger.
He smirks again, but doesn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did about every misdemeanor you could think of with the gangs, and definitely a couple felonies with computer.
A gang girl, you.
Wasn't always a CSI.
He seems to relax a little bit.
Right. Okay, so you two...
Oh, and I'm back. Finally, everything's calmed down.
Okay, cool. So, just go back to you guys in a second. So, you guys go up to the apartment and enjoy a good discussion. No coffee. Is that what you're saying? Just discussion.
No hot coffee?
No coffee.
No hot coffee.
No.
No hot coffee.
Right. I just need to know...
Let's settle for tea.
Yeah, oh, tea. Okay, tea, yeah. Okay. I just need to... Omen, where have you headed off to with the other bit of knowledge?
Okay, I'm doing two things. One, I am following the young lady with the bag.
Okay, you followed her all the way here.
Okay.
You've seen her change into the Guardian, you've seen her change out of the Guardian, you've seen her go into and talk to the other guys, you've seen her come out and watch. You've seen the exchange outside the clinic, and you have gone with them to wherever they are now.
Okay. I go and I do this.
Okay, yep. And I'll get back to Velvet Shadow and Rick in a second, so don't progress your guys' story too long in the chat window. What do you go and do there, Omen?
I'm sending it to you now.
Okay.
Okay. And after I do that, I come back to their apartment
Still waiting.
and
Yeah.
darn, that didn't go the way it was supposed to. Anyway, part of it went through and the other part for some bizarre reason didn't. That was bizarre.
Okay.
I think I must have put a enter in there somewhere.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, and you're going to paste that around the place, huh?
She's going to drop one in the middle in the middle of the room where they're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it, flutter up to the
Out of
table.
nowhere, guys, a piece of paper appears, and on the paper, when you pick it up, eventually it says, looking for friends with financial interests, need a car fanatic, a bird watcher, NRA member, and someone that's not all there.
I forgot what the rest of you guys looked like, so I could just assume that there is some kind of cryptic reference to you.
And
I
this is on a
dropped
piece of
one
paper
off.
that just floats down in front of us.
Just floats down
Yeah.
in front of you.
He will sigh and just kind of slump in the chair a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the ghost from the bank?
I've never met any of them. I only know the, and he pauses. I don't even know her name.
Well, she
woman in
says she
white.
had some tea too.
Hmm.
Just don't leave the door open. It's a bad
I
neighborhood.
forgot to put a well, we need to meet them.
He'll laugh at that, actually.
So a third cup of tea is poured and left for you, Omen. What are you doing?
Heading back to the clinic
Okay.
and leaving one on the desk of the office.
Okay.
And
yep.
Since I know that I think it's Rick was the one who will stick around and talk to the cops, right?
No, that was Enforcer.
No, that was Enforcer.
Oh, Enforcer, sorry.
Yeah, I was
Enforcer,
basically, once I figured out that the guy that was dying on the ground was actually fully saved, I jumped in the car and basically drove off.
Okay. I'm going to have to figure out where he went to, and I'm going to have go to the what do you call it? Newspaper.
Mhm.
The local newspaper, and have it put it in the, what do they call those?
Wanted.
Classifieds?
Classifieds, right.
Yep. Okay.
Fortunately, I'm still one to read the paper.
Okay, so meanwhile back at Chelsea Hill.
And the address to meet is I'm going to lease a loft.
Okay. At a particular time?
Yeah, 8 o'clock the following night.
8 o'clock the following night. Okay. Back on the hill. So far, Velvet Shadow, when they were talking about the cars not driving themselves, turned himself invisible, smirked and turned himself invisible. Then Rick said, "Oh, right, you." And can you talk?
Well, sir, if you're looking to have your vehicle tuned up, then come step into my office.
Sure.
So that would,
Yikes.
yeah.
Well, I have a custom limousine. I'll follow him into his office, I guess.
Rightio. You can see inside the garage, it's pretty much a hive of business. There's all sorts of guys there. They sort of, you get the feeling that their eyes sort of are looking at you without looking away from their work.
What are we? We're mid-afternoon or something like that, are we?
Yep.
So it will be 3 guys, 1 girl, and the security guard on at the moment is a large African-American gentleman.
Right. Who wears very distinguished
Like, we're talking like 6 foot. Oh yeah, he looks like he's straight out of the frickin' 60s.
Okay.
He's got like, you know, jeans, bell bottoms and things like that.
Right. Which is-
Huge afro.
Okay. Cool. Rightio. So what are you guys doing in the office there? The tea goes cold at your, the third cup goes cold anyway, just so you know.
I'm under the suspension. It's time for us to leave.
And what goes down in the office?
Well, obviously, as soon as he's in, you know, slam the door shut. You know, sort of invite him to sit down and then say, "And why did you follow me?"
Well, we seem to be in the same business. So it's handy to know other heroes.
I'm sure. But, you know, I'm not one for really working with the slippery types.
No, I'm completely trustworthy. I go out a blank card with like nothing on it but a phone number and hand it to him, just in case you ever do need some help of some kind.
Oh, yes. I'm sure I'll call often.
Trust the ex-Yakuza with a life force sucking power.
You glance down at the business card. Can you give me a city knowledge, please, Rick?
It had nothing but a phone number on it, from what he said.
Yeah, it's blank. It's,
Oh,
it's not an
blank.
actual business
Oh,
card.
it's not a business
It's just a
card.
business card with a
Okay.
number on
It's
it.
literally just got his phone number on
Rightio.
it. So unless he's got a phone number that goes to a location in town that has
No,
like
no,
an area code that
that's
would
all
make
cool.
it very obvious.
That's all cool. No, I thought he was sending you one of his business cards. That's all cool. Because you've seen his face.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, then it's a. Then I rattle off the model and make of his limo and things like that to him. So if you ever do need it tuned,
I'll smack and be like, it's a rental, but I am serious about having someone build me a limo. These rentals have a distinct lack of armor and other enhancements that I might want.
Oh. We'll see. But some things are trade secrets.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
okay.
And
Well, so you two leave. I'm going to quickly jump ahead. You guys have actually seen the newspaper. I'm going to say you've all got an opportunity if you want to go. You don't have to, but if your interest is piqued, you can.
Sorry, what happened?
You've managed to see a want ad, a classified
Classified
in the
ad.
paper. He's looking for
need a
friends.
car fanatic, a bird watcher.
Yeah. He's looking for friends with financial interests. Need a car fanatic, a bird watcher, an NRA member, and someone that's not all there.
Right.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah. And it's just
Well, it's obvious who wasn't sort of mentioned.
I couldn't
No-
remember
no-
everybody. I couldn't
nobody-
remember everybody.
Yeah, no, that is
thanks.
pretty much everybody. The only person that's not there, sort of thing, is
Enforcer.
is Enforcer and the Ghost.
Yeah.
Unless they're someone
Not all
that's
there?
not all there. But
I don't think I'm there either. So I'm just
right. So, and where was the meeting to take place? And
address.
an address?
Yep. Where's the address going to
Yeah.
be, Omen?
It's a loft in what was the village one again?
West Village.
The Greenwich Village type place?
West Village.
West Village, yeah.
So, exactly what time of the day is she looking, or this person looking to have this meeting?
Late at night, about 9
It was-
o'clock.
It was 8 p.m.
Late at
Yeah,
night.
8 o'clock.
So, at which point, I'll be taking some definite backup for this one. Just somebody that can actually drive the car now that I've had the AI ripped out of it for being, too reckless.
I think let's just assume the enforcer thinks it's him. It'd be boring, but he'd probably get there as soon as he realizes.
Yep. So you've been staking
He'd
up
probably
the joint.
just get there as soon.
Yep.
Yep.
Guardian, I dropped the one specifically in your apartment where you were talking to the dude, so you know about the invite.
Yeah. So she'll definitely go, and she'll go in her civvies with a large messenger bag with her gear tucked in, including her collapsible bow and her compactable arrow shafts,
Mm-hmm.
which I got to take apart.
I'll go geared.
Okay.
Going geared, and Action Jackson will be in the car
Mhm.
once I get out.
Yep. Okay.
And I'll
Can
put
you,
my motorcycle
Enforcer? Can you give me a roll,
hour there.
please? Sorry, Megan. Enforcer, give me a roll, please. What did you say, Megan?
I'm parking my motorcycle a few blocks away.
Okay, you don't notice anything untoward, Enforcer. Like, you don't see people staked out around the place during the time that you've been watching. It's something you'd notice anyway.
Well,
Wait, what was the roll for?
You asked a perception check?
No.
What was it?
No,
What was the roll for?
you see,
Because that's under all my stats.
I know, you don't see anybody. That's what I'm saying. You don't see anyone who's staked out. You feel that
It's not a trap.
this
what
probably
he's
is a
saying.
neutral
Ah,
place.
okay.
Yeah, you get the idea. This is a pretty neutral place.
Well, I'm just gonna, I don't know, do the old newspaper bit.
Yep.
Just sit across the street from it, just waiting for anyone to show up.
That's so cool.
Because he can sit there for a long time.
Yes.
I want to drive up on my bike as well, but straight up to the place.
Okay, right. Just a bit before 8, Enforcer, you'll notice a guy drive up in a the guy in the black suit with the fancy guns drives up in a motorcycle and hops off and sort of.
It's obviously a custom job.
Yep.
Yeah, like the enforcer's just gonna write down man with gun. Probably this guy.
Yeah, probably this guy. Radio. And...
Probably Night Watch or the guy with the gun who shot me in the back.
Whiteout, can you give Belos a roll, please, to give you a scout?
Which roll?
She would have to. Does she have? I think it's going to be straight off her mind, and she's got a skill that can help. But I don't think she has.
Well, I was hoping maybe the owl helped me out with part of that, right? If need be.
Well, she can communicate to you, but the thing is, I've got to use her stats.
All right, just mind stat. All right, give me a moment.
Nope.
What is it with these freaking?
I don't know, matey. But the thing is, what skill would she have that would give you some more information, like a city knowledge skill?
Well, I have city knowledge for my region. I don't know how close that would be to.
You're way north. You guys, I will center you on the map. You guys are somewhere in this area. Somewhere in West Village. Right to the north.
Alright.
So yeah. She doesn't seem to think there's anything that particularly dangerous or interesting.
All right, so let me see if I can find the roof roof entrance.
Okay, so you fly down. I'm not going to make it difficult. You can get access through a roof door thing, you know, stairs down.
All right.
Whatever. As you sort of
and
come down the stairs,
you
you can see the guy in the black suit with the guns about to knock on the door, and he sort of looks up at you as you come down the stairs.
All right, give him a nod.
Now that's White Owl, correct?
Yep.
Nods back and taps on it with the back of his knuckle. Taps on it with the back of my knuckle again.
Rightio. Omen, someone's knocking at your door.
Let me know when everybody's in place.
I guess she's not home.
Oh, the door open. Oh, I'm sorry. The door is open. You find that out.
How? I'm knocking on it. I'm not turning the knob. You get shot like that.
You knock on it and it just like slowly swings open with an
If they
ominous
don't open
creaking
the door
sound.
right away, the door will open on its own.
Okay, first date.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that in my gadget. I gotta put that in my gadget list.
So the door swings, just opens slowly, right?
Yep.
Sigh, push it open.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's
Beetlejuice.
It's unfurnished. It's just a basic studio with a couple of. Well, it wouldn't be that furnished, would it? No, it's just a studio, isn't it? You haven't put furniture or anything in there.
There's a table.
Oh, there's a table.
There's a table with a bunch of chairs around it.
Oh, okay.
On the table are horsey-overs and a bucket with soda pop in it.
Okay.
So nothing comes out at the Beetlejuice?
Nothing yet, no. But behind you, stamping up the steps, is a guy in a trench coat and a hat.
Look over my shoulder.
That seems to be
After
the
you,
guy
sir.
who punched them a lot.
After you, sir. Now step to the side.
I'm assuming you're going in, aren't you, Sid?
I wasn't. I was going to sit there and
Okay,
wait
no,
for
that's
everyone
okay.
to show up.
Okay, you can do that. No,
Never mind.
okay, no, that's okay. You don't see him. Okay.
And that-
Well, what you do see is probably
that
Guardian
goes-
coming up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
In that case, I'll walk on in.
He's just gonna write new face. All right.
Oh, you won't see Guardian. Sorry, you'll see a civilian, won't you? Because she's not wearing a uniform.
What? Somebody's walking up towards the building?
Well, you're in the
I'm
building.
walking in the door.
Yeah. Yep.
Again,
Well, it's only because I had Dolos scouting outside, right?
Yep. Well, she sees many civilians. Okay.
yeah.
I believe the only person who came in geared up is
Night Watch.
Night Watch.
And White Owl eventually. Okay, Enforcer, you also see someone pull up in a big huge car. That car is very familiar, especially the front to you, but it's a different colour. And,
Yep. Just writes Junior.
yeah, and a guy jumps out and sort of trots quickly into the door, slams it behind him, and yeah. You can hear someone trudging up the stairs, well, jogging up the stairs pretty quickly. By the time he turns the corner, you can get through the door. You can see it's the guy in the muscle shirt.
Oh, right, this
Yeah.
one showed up.
This
And,
one.
yep, and then you're followed in with a young Asian woman in civvies.
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
Yeah,
being
no, the
pissed?
car will move off though, because obviously, I've got Jackson to
Mhm.
basically take it and hide it in an alley nearby.
Yep. Sorry, were you saying Night Watch?
Am I the only one who showed up for the dress for the party?
Possible. Well, no. White Owl did.
Not dressed.
And
I
No,
thought
he
No,
actually
Rick's,
say that.
Rick's basically in, like, as soon as he would have gotten into the building, would have put his mask on.
Yep.
She'll open her messenger bag and show you her padded suit and pull out what looks like a folded small pole type thing that she flicks and turns into her collapsible bow. I got something
There
more
we go.
comfortable to flip into.
So,
Too easy.
yeah, what is Zortish doing? Is he staying at home, soaking in a spa pool, or what?
I'm gonna get dropped off nearby. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna stealth into the building and like stand in a dark corner and just watch for now.
Okay. Well, the door is open, so you can quite easily walk in. No one's going to know. Well, actually, Enforcer, give me a 2d8 roll, because you're the only person outside looking at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't see anything unusual. And White Owl, do the same for me inside, please. Oh, you
Oh, shit.
do. Okay,
The first
White
time
Owl,
roll goes well.
you notice like something coming into the room, and then you sort of see that as you concentrate, it's that guy with the purple mask. So I don't know if you acknowledge him or not.
No problem. I mean, I acknowledge him without actually looking at him.
Okay.
I'll just wave.
I'll give her a nod and then I'm just gonna go lean in the corner somewhere.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's like
so
I got eyes in the back of my head. Yeah.
do a head count of the number of people who are in the bank and the number of people who are here now.
There would be
Well, Guardians are +1.
without
Single
including
pool.
Guardian, someone's missing. Two somebodies are missing.
Okay.
The guy I plowed the car into
hmm
and just got up and without a
But he
stretch
can't
walked out.
Right.
Oh, and the other ghost.
Okay.
Yeah. She's still not here
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
here.
Yep. So first of all, I'm going to need you to give me a 2d8 roll based on your mind plus the levels you have in that ability. And
What ability.
you guys will find out shortly. No.
Nope.
Oh no, that's Rick. That's Omen.
Oh, Omen was...
Yeah, I need Omen to make
Sorry.
a roll.
I thought you were talking to everyone. Like, are we
No.
scanning for the people that are
Not
invisible
yet.
in the room? Like, oh, hang
Okay,
on,
the
that
answer
does
still
make
is
sense
no.
to look for them.
Unfortunately not. You're not successful, Omen.
So the drinks that are in the middle, Rick will, obviously. So who orchestrated this little meeting? as he goes for one of the cans of soda, make sure that it is indeed a fully sealed can or something.
One of the ghosts.
Well, I had assumed that given the message.
Well, there you go.
But which one?
The one that's hiding, or ghost?
Actually, I can tell you automatically it's the other one.
Okay.
I can tell you it's not the vampire.
I didn't even know one was a vampire. Okay.
Pale white the pale white, unconscious people he left behind him suggested he somehow removed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm standing back invisible, rolling my eyes at that.
Mm-hmm.
Check my watch again. The one on my wrist, not the other one.
Right.
Yeah, I was about to say, the look on the White Owl's face like suddenly goes, and I'm like, he's right behind me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted.
Why is he looking at that stopwatch? Okay, okay.
Exactly is the range of my butthole.
GM, is everybody but one person here now?
Yes. Well, no, everybody.
Enforcer's not here.
You need to give me a 2d6, 2d8 roll, please. 2d8 roll, please, Eamon.
Yeah.
Oh, 2d8?
Yep. And
Not based on anything.
get low. It's going to be about your mind.
It's going to be mine? Okay.
You do it. You also notice Velvet Shadows sneak in and just stand up and lean into a corner. So just
Okay, so there's only one person right here.
Yeah, the guy with the punching. Mustn't have bothered to turn up.
I will give I'll give 2 minutes past 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, shoot. Excuse me? No, I wouldn't even give him that. And exactly 8 o'clock. Does anybody sit down, eat? I'm gonna get an idea of what people are doing.
One person already said.
Like I say, I grab a drink
and that was it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm literally the corner. I've opened up my cigar box and I'm just looking at different cigars like,
Right.
Well, I'm assuming I ate already before I came there, so I'm like,
Okay, well, at exactly 8 o'clock.
dong.
Yep, exactly.
There's got to
It
be a clock
chimes.
tower. There's a clock tower in the city, right?
Nearby. Yes, it rings 8.
Well, no, this one is happening inside. They
Well, I was just being facetious. It's like,
Yep.
yeah,
What are you doing, Omen?
and it rings down, doom, doom, and it keeps going past 8, and it gets to 9, and it gets 10,
I
Nice.
look agitated.
11, and then 12, and then 13, and the lights go
great.
out.
The theatrics.
Are you kidding me?
You hear in the darkness.
Yeah,
Are you
like the
kidding me?
lights go out, guns come out.
I draw my gun. Exactly.
Yeah.
Bow out.
And then it gets flooded with this eerie kind of
Dry ice machine, right, got it.
phosphorescence. And dry ice, yes, dry ice.
You're running around doing an awful
And
lot, aren't you?
slowly up through the middle of the table she rises.
Okay.
The helmet prevents you from. The helmet prevents you from seeing the look I'm giving you.
It is good you're all here.
Oh,
You have
shit.
all heeded my call.
Well, your flyer that you dropped in the middle of my living room.
It's just Guardian matter-of-factly.
Well, one is missing. A shame. He is ignoring his destiny. And she's all flamboyant,
Yeah.
hands going out, waving. Like,
Yeah, I
Rick,
think the term
Rick's
is
basically face palming this.
ham.
Yeah, I
acting.
don't know what I'm supposed to be thinking
Yeah.
here.
Yep, that's all cool.
Oh, what the hell? No, that's not what I... Jesus, get out of there, computer. Stop rolling dice and start doing what I'm wanting.
Right, so... Okay, Omen, what are you doing? Apart from talking.
She waits for a reaction. There you go. There's one.
Okay, rightio. Someone face plants. Someone looks rather dubious. If you could see it under the mask, I think there's a grimace. The young Asian woman might tilt her head slightly to the side, pondering. The other guy's still shuffling through his little box of cigars, trying to pick out the best one.
I haven't even looked up.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Tough crowd, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cut the crap, woman. Get to the point.
Wow,
The point is, my fellow do-gooders, agents of the protecting of our grand city, I have called you all here after witnessing your selfless acts of protecting our innocent fellow citizens.
And at that moment, Enforcer pushes himself through the door and says, anything witty, Sid, like being run over or
Like,
anything?
this better not be a trap.
So he walks in and says, this better not be a trap.
Oh,
Because, ladies, I've had quite the day.
You're late.
as a
Yeah,
member of the
traffic.
police department, do I recognize who he is?
Yeah, probably.
Give me a 2d8 roll.
Oh Lord.
What stat would it be?
It would be under your mind. Do you have, and, yeah, 2d8 mind, just leave it at that for the moment. I don't think there's an appropriate
Right.
skill that would help.
I guess any street thing would probably
Street,
come
yeah,
up.
a street would actually help. Yeah, street sense or whatever it's called.
Alright.
But
Or
no
criminals,
specialty.
something like that.
Oh, actually, yeah, street sense. Do you have a specialty in street sense?
Street sense. I think it's gang activity is my specialty in street sense.
Okay, you can use that.
Probably. Yeah.
Alright, so this makes it a 10. Oh, works either way.
Yep. Okay. Okay. You recognise this gentleman because he's not wearing a mask. Your name is again, Sid. Your real name, your character's name.
Marco DeLuca.
Marco DeLuca. He was a. I'll have to read it straight off the character sheet. Sorry.
Just basically mob enforcer.
Yeah, a mob enforcer for the family. I've forgotten.
I think it was. I named them the Santora.
Santori family. Yep. Santori family out east in New York. So northeast of where you are. He was an enforcer, supposedly gone straight, but you never know.
So she'll actually raise an eyebrow and say, huh. DeLuca, right?
Say again?
Who's asking?
Just wondering what a former mob cleaner's doing in here.
That's my own business.
Ooh.
He's just lucky he's not a pancake.
Do you mind?
Omen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you being upstaged? You got some more sleight of hands, perhaps a bunny out the hat? Come on, lady. What's the deal?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Inky. Please, continue.
I'm sorry, dear. You can keep going.
Oh, the mood is ruined.
She says, putting her hands on her hips.
The lights, the click.
That rabbit hat trick was all I had left.
The floodlights go off. The smoke machine stops. The regular lights come on.
Did I miss the show?
Yes, you were completely late. She floats over into the chair at the head of the table and sits.
I holster my weapon.
Right, yeah.
I'll keep the bow out and say, well, since I seem to be underdressed,
Do you have
That's right.
Do you have a bathroom?
Yep. And out of the corner, a guy just. For those of you who aren't aware, just suddenly becomes apparent when he's lighting up a cigar as well, and under a purple mask.
Oh shit.
Those things are definitely not good for you.
Definitely not.
Man, I haven't had those in years.
I do a lot of things that aren't good for me.
Okay, a couple of minutes later, Guardian, you reappear in your work, duds.
I'll make
It's
the
like-
mask.
Okay,
Sorry, Megan.
here's the deal.
Oh, here you go.
There,
Megan?
you were saying
And I
again?
don't use a coaster.
Oh, I was saying I'll keep the mask pulled down for now. Pull it
Okay.
up later.
Yeah. Well, they've all seen your face.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Brass taxing it, okay? This city, it needs another level of protection. And, well, you guys seem to be, like, into that sort of thing, but also kind of not sure how to do it. I mean, I
Well,
got
like
that
Lucky Lumpy back
impression
in
when
the day.
somebody decided to ram a car into a bank with a bunch of hostages with guns at their heads.
Oh yeah, thanks for that, Junior, too.
You were the one that got yourself caught. I only, had to save the lady, and that would have been it. I mean,
What
true
about the other
the
guy who just ran in there? Like, well, what did you run in there with again?
not me.
Well, not enforcers. No, enforcer's not the guy with the car. Who's the guy with the car?
Me.
Rick Dangerous.
I
Oh, that is-
friggin' busted the window and took every attention at myself.
Oh, yes. And then the guy who jumps through a window. Haven't you ever watched the movie in your life?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where he got that idea from.
Also,
Okay.
I would like to not be lumped in with these people in that
I
situation.
was about to say, oh yeah, okay, Casper. My family's been doing this for nigh on 100 years.
Well, obviously you weren't there when they were giving lessons on what not to do during a hostage situation.
You must
You
have
wouldn't
missed the
know.
handbook.
You're lucky they didn't put a bullet in most of those hostages' heads. Seriously, if you're going to do this job, guys, we got to do this right. But I'm not here to, lecture anybody.
Too late.
Yeah,
What
right.
that sounds like.
I'm gonna go ahead and second Elvira.
Yeah, White Owl, go ahead and chuckle on that one.
But still, we actually, after we got going, kind of worked well together. And I don't know. I thought maybe we might want to team up, or at least get to know each other for backup purposes or what have you.
Look around the room a bit.
hmm
All right, first of all, she's not wrong. We fucked up bad. Real bad.
Again,
Myself
not lumping in.
included. Except for her. She wasn't there. She's not lumped in. Sufficient? Look at her and nod. Either way, I know I screwed up. I nearly hurt you, point at the guy who I almost, well, I'm sorry, I did hit, actually. I hit you. If you were a normal civilian, you'd be dead, and that would be it for me.
Trust me, it didn't hurt.
It's not the point, man. I should have known better. I got cocky, and that could have went wrong. And Mr. Stunt Driver, parking a car, even on a criminal, not the right move, man. I don't even know if that guy is going to make it or not. But either way, I didn't start doing this to start killing people. That's easy. So Casper's right. We need to decide what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. If I'm going to be part of this thing, whatever this thing is, we can't be going around killing people. I won't be around you guys if you're killing people.
Again, seconded. I'd rather not have to put any of you in jail with my day job after working with you with my night job.
I think the guy is going to make it. Would that be the case, Jim?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's in
The guy's
the
going
right
to make
place.
it, from what the EMT said.
The body posture says a great weight have been taken over his shoulders. Even though he didn't run over the guy, he looks to be, for some reason, he feels responsible.
Yeah.
So he looks relieved.
Cool.
At this, Guardian will pull out her personal computer and make a few clicks and show them her personal database.
Right.
This is several people's DNA from that scene, from all of you, that I can match.
I could have sworn I flushed.
I took your clothes, remember?
Opens his mouth with a smile and then closes it, deciding not to.
Yes.
Now this sounds interesting. Do go on.
Thanks for that, by the way. You could have went straight to the PD with it. I appreciate the fact that you didn't.
Now this just sounds even more suspicious.
Jail.
Why didn't you?
Because just because I work with the police station doesn't mean I'm just a blue coat. When
What
I
it means
became-
is that they don't know that she's the Guardian either.
Doesn't matter. She could have still turned it in. She didn't.
I could have turned several
Alright.
of you in.
I
There are
appreciate
things called dirty cops.
that. No one's questioning that. Like, look at it like that's obvious. No one's questioning that. But she didn't. She came straight to where I was. She was very vague in her asking for me to out myself. And it was obvious who it was. This mask doesn't hide, and point at the bridge of my nose, this mask doesn't hide my skin tone, and I was the only person in that whole room, that whole place that looked like me. She knew who I was the moment she walked through the door, and she still didn't out me. Yeah, they're dirty cops, but she's not one of them.
I didn't become Guardian to put people who don't need to be in jail. I did it to respect the people who came before me, and to stand for what they did. Protecting people who need it, and giving people who deserve it a second chance. People
That's
like
good
me.
enough for me. Nod at her and thanks.
Okay, so after this brief meeting, let's say that you guys are tentatively willing to work with each other. Just to see how things go. You might decide not to after that.
Do we get a no-kill agreement?
Hold on.
Well, you'll get the experimental AI of the car has been removed, so that little problem shouldn't happen again.
I'll take it.
But I'll ask Enforcer,
Okay.
next time can you not, sort of add another person to the pilot?
I'll try.
Okay, guys, I have an idea. I think first things first, if we're going to work together, we're going to have to trust each other.
Well,
We're here, aren't we?
I'm not the one
And-
who wears a mask.
This is true.
And
He's the only one that doesn't
Since
wear a
I'm the
mask.
one, and since I'm the one that said that, her ghostly image disappears, and I forgot to get a picture of her.
That's okay.
Oh, wait a minute, I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, her ghostly image disappears, and she is sitting there. She's dressed in fashionable shoes, I'm not a shoe person, so I don't know what fashionable shoes would look like.
Yep.
A pair of designer jeans, uh, a very tight-fitting shirt with the words "Bieber sucks."
I disagree.
And I need all of you, please, right now, to give me a 2d8 roll, and add 2 to, well, take 2 off your roll, and you're trying to get your either your mind or your soul, or less.
I believe I have succeeded.
So we take
wow,
2 off
epic
the roll,
fail.
do we? I've succeeded.
So anyone who has
I just
succeeded
made it.
will immediately recognize this as the grown-up
Yep.
child star, otherwise known as, where you go, Omen.
Who?
Omen.
She used to be a child.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Yeah, I was in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for the picture that I had decided on.
Yeah.
Her
Child
name
celebrity.
is huh? What?
She used to be a child
You're a
celebrity,
child?
was it?
Yep. Yep. And her name is, and her show was.
Oh shoot! I forgot what the name of the show was.
Are you using
That's
Julia?
how. That's why she's a former celebrity.
Yeah. Are you using Julia as the name?
Right. No, that was the
Example.
TV show.
Yeah.
With name Julia.
That's not-
The
that was
TV
probably
show
what I
was
was.
Julia, and her name was. Hold on, I'm bringing it up now. Dana Sinclair.
Say that again.
What kind of show was Dana Sinclair?
Dana Sinclair. So
That's-
it was a.
That's her actor
Yeah,
name.
that's
Dana
it was a
Sinclair.
sitcom from the late 1990s. It had 5 seasons, and it covered her from the age of 8 through to whatever 5 on top of that is, before it was cancelled.
Oh, instead it's Julia.
Maiden?
Who?
Yes.
Would I know that show?
If you made
You?
your role, you know all the
Yes.
information straight away.
Actually, yes and no. It's actually a show from
Maiden,
the
keep it simple. Would I know that show? Keep it simple. Would I know
Yes.
that? Would I watch that
Yes.
show?
Yes.
If you made the role, you know
Okay.
it. If you didn't make the role, you
Okay,
don't
she knows
know
what I
you
mean.
don't.
How long ago was
Yeah, I got a 4, so I just figured she probably watched it as
Yep.
as her kid.
Yep.
So yeah, she just said,
How-
"Holy shit, it's Julia."
how long ago was that show?
Late 90s.
90s, late 90s.
And she was about 11
And
when
we're
it
at what
finished.
again?
Sorry?
And we're at what year now?
2014.
2014.
This is
All
about
right, so
25-ish.
14 years.
She's about
I'm sorry,
25
who?
-ish. Okay, so that's Dana Sinclair.
I'm not sure that freaking Gabrielle was much of a TV watcher with her folks.
If you made the role, you know the relevance of it. That's all.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so she looks to whoever hasn't to the next person to reveal themselves.
Oh, fine. I remove my
Domino
would-be
mask.
mask.
Yeah.
That basically doesn't cover a hell of a lot anyway. Drop all my accents and sort of, get back to the Englishman that I am. Jonathan Richards. And, give his full title as whatever it is,
Have like a
whatever it would
third or
be.
something like this.
Yeah, basically, and 6th, bearer of the dangerous title.
Not.
Right.
Okay. My go, I guess. Take the helmet off. Now, I do have a drawback. That's the secret identity. Is that want to be affected by this, or do I have to keep the helmet on?
It's usually the secret identity part is when people get a whole lot of information to make your life really complicated. These guys aren't meant to do that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't,
Yep.
getting free points, in other words.
No.
All right, take the helmet off and nod at everybody around the room. I'll say this slowly. Amade, pause. P-A-Z. Now, night watch at night.
Right.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm already barefaced, but Sarah Yang, forensic investigator of the Silver City Police Department.
And third bearer of the Guardian legacy.
Third bearer of the Guardian title,
Yep.
and the only one who is not a above 6 foot white guy.
And point at her and give her a wink.
Which is
Chuckles.
true.
I'm sorry. I mean, a white owl's not over a 6 foot white guy.
No.
Yeah, but
I'm 5'8".
No,
I'm
the Guardian.
The previous two
Yeah, but
Guardians
you
were
guys
the
Guardian.
chiseled white guy, 6 foot look sort of thing.
Oh yeah. So how many of
One
you have
of
actually
these
taken
is
levels in
always-
appearance?
Oh, she has. Guardian
Oh, yeah.
has.
Yeah, it was already apparent she had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 levels.
I was actually thinking to take more than one, but I figured 2 was supposed to be like makes her too distinctive.
Yep.
Mhm.
'Cause- and I
Yeah,
didn't.
so there's a fair few of us that have got appearance 1 at least.
Okay.
Nope, not me. That's on purpose.
Okay.
Will not recognize me.
Well, the funny thing is that I'm betting that all the other freaking Amazons were probably appearance too, because how was it they described them in the movie? A bunch of warrior supermodels from the Wonder Woman animated movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anyone else doing anything else?
Well, he's already. I was about to say the enforcer's already been outed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm the White Owl, and
And not at the shadow. It's not hard to work out someone that clearly has far too much fucking money.
Smack.
Far too much.
what are you talking about?
No such thing as too much money, mate.
Just keep going, Archie.
All right. Anyway, so she'll go ahead and take off the owl mask,
Mm-hmm.
and aside from, I'm assuming the hair color changes.
It's the brooch.
With the brooch thing, but since I'm not taking it off because I'm not getting naked at this point, or what?
They just changed back
Wearing
into
my
street
civvies.
clothes.
That's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the only thing difference is the hair color. So
Right. Okay.
I suppose you guys can call me Gabby.
Okay.
You got another name there, Gabby? Like a last name?
Ganas.
If I remember correctly, it's Dr. Gabby, isn't it? And she'll smirk at her.
Because this one does look different to the lady you talked to.
Oh, she still looks different?
She does look different, even though she's taken her mask off. She just calls herself Gabby, but you can say that if that's
Multiple layers.
Yeah.
Skies.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because her whole thing is invested in an item of power. It changes her.
Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't say that then.
Okay. So she just calls herself Gabby. Okay. And then everyone, I guess, in the room turns to the only person who hasn't done anything like that.
I'll sigh and be like, well, I suppose this is necessary. I'll take off my cloth mask thing, and underneath is just the most generic-looking Japanese businessman you've ever seen, in his early 40s. Incredibly generic-looking.
I'll raise
I'm
an
trying to remember
eyebrow.
what languages I have. Okay. Well.
And do you introduce yourself as a name or anything, or just the Velvet Shadow?
I'll say I'm the Velvet Shadow. If we're any good at
Well-
sniffing, you'll probably figure out my real identity, unfortunately.
You're right. It's not
Well,
that difficult.
Domo
If I took the license plate that you had on your limo and ran it back through to whoever you rented it from, not difficult at all.
Shadow corporations.
But luckily for all of us here, we don't need to figure it out since we're sharing
No.
information. Right, teammates?
Okay, what did the add on this guy's name as?
He gives a small
Yep.
nod towards Night Watch.
I'm gonna assume I can't tell what type of Asian he is just from looking at him.
He is Japanese.
So I'll just
He's
say
Japanese.
He is Japanese.
I'm clearly Japanese.
Yep.
All right, so she'll just look at him and raise her eyebrow and, in Japanese, say, "Transparency might be your best bet here."
Transparency is a good way to get stabbed in the back, I say back in Japanese.
So how?
The only thing I could say is "Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto."
Okay. Rightio.
I
I
just
like
narrow my
wondering,
eyes.
look when you say that.
Shake of the head, shake
That
of
was
the
a
head.
terrible. Yeah, that was a terrible song.
I didn't make it up. I'm just saying the only Japanese words that I know.
Right.
Oh,
So
okay, call me Aki, if you must have a name for me.
Aki. Aki or Aki?
Aki. I'm not sure how you say it. I got it from a name generator.
Okay, if it's Japanese, it's
Well, how
probably
do you spell
Aki.
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 It's
That's what
Guy
you wrote down on
Goji.
the notepad?
Right.
Right.
So,
Okay.
after you do
Anything
it,
I think that notepad is going to steal it before he leaves somehow.
Anyone who has those
Hang on,
might realize that.
Here you go. If you just want a
Sarah's
stupid
first-
name,
sorry, Megan, what did you say?
Oh, I was going to say anyone who has Chinese or Japanese as their language might notice that Sarah's first name is Japanese and her last name is Chinese.
Right.
Let's see.
Okay. Probably Aki would be the only person who might know that, because I don't know. Oh no, there might be some people with Mandarin and Japanese. I don't know. But we will stop their meeting there. You have a general agreement. You shared information. You have telephone numbers. Yada yada yada. Some of you are a little more leery of others than others are. Would you like to actually get into the adventure tonight?
yeah, sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. So
The only thing I need to ask is whether or not I can actually have the burner cell phone as the gadget.
the cell phone's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you
I just
can buy
have
one
to-
of those at the store for like
So-
$20.
Yeah. Well.
I'm is it alright
Well,
if I
as a
Some of us didn't buy wealth as a thing, dude.
I mean,
Where you've got to burn a cell phone for every day of the fucking millennium, but
And they're all iPhones.
Well.
Well,
that's
I'm just
the-
saying it as a general generic gadget.
Yeah.
That's all. Something that I will always have a burner cell phone available of some sort.
is it I want to use this place, this loft, as our kind of quote unquote headquarters until we can find something a little bit more secure.
oh, lady, have we already got an upgrade?
Not till we're a team, we don't.
Rightio. So.
Right.
Well, I am an accomplished medic. I am capable of healing you guys up if I have to.
I've also
Okay.
just finished adding medical gear to the car's
Yep.
list of onboard things.
Megan, you're at the mention of that, you might start putting 2 and 2 together and coming a lot closer to 4.
Yeah, I just thank Hephaestus for all that, for making it possible.
She has the same name as the doctor, doesn't she, Gabrielle?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll raise an eyebrow at that, but since she clearly doesn't want to be identified, I won't say anything.
Okay. Rightio. So.
Well, I told you my last name, not tell you the nickname from my first name. That's it.
so you guys, you leave, you go about your normal business for the next couple of days. Not much is happening. When you do get a call, Guardian, you are in the headquarters when there's a call about a disturbance down at South Point. Not quite sure what it's about, but it sounds a little bit odd. There's a gentleman on top of a building. Sure, it's only a like 1-story, 2-story building. But sounds like he's a little bit of a loopy guy. He's calling forth. Hang on, where are we? Calling forth the power of Shululingus to come and devour the city, apparently. So they're sending someone for mental health down there, but, you know, you never know. Does anyone have a cult?
Indeed.
Nope.
So...
No, it's
How
not
does
one
the
of those.
smoky one don't have a cult?
Yes.
yeah, if
The
anyone
answer
does
is
have a
yes.
cult and Guardian shares this information with you, you can make a roll.
No occults.
Oh, I actually removed that. I used to have.
Yeah.
How do our two ghosts not have a cult?
Oh, my guy doesn't know how he got his powers. He just got grabbed by a cult when he was a kid.
Okay, so
And he didn't ever do any research into what the cult may have done.
that's just dangerous.
He doesn't want to know.
Right. So did you say Night Watch had
There
a
are
cult?
things men are not doctors.
Yes, he does.
If you want to make the roll, once that information is shared with you.
Okay, now, apparently, this thing is written kind of strangely. What does 1 times 2 plus 1 mean?
Means that
One
you've got a
rank.
specialty and you've only got 1 rank.
Okay.
So what was your specialty in the field?
Unless this is some form of voodoo.
No,
More importantly, from
no,
South America.
it's not a form of voodoo.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
Okay, so it's your
Yeah,
whatever
that
the
name didn't sound.
Yep. So whatever the stat is plus 1, make your roll.
So mind plus 1, I think it is for
You get
cult.
really low.
Mind
In
plus
fact, I can tell you because I've got them right here. Yep, mind plus 1.
Thank you. So I have to get under mine
Yep.
plus 1 on 2d8, right?
Yep.
It could happen.
Yep.
And it did.
Okay. Rightio. You know a little bit about this creature because it is slightly attached, not directly attached. It's a creature, well, akin to a god really, a celestial being, but from a supposedly otherly dimension. It's also slightly aligned to the Lovecraftian sort of mythos as well, but it's sort of that part between Lovecraftian and voodoo, so it doesn't fit in either one strictly. You do know that it's a nature-based creature, if that, whatever that means, and it does have several different sorts of otherly creature followers.
Okay.
They tend to be based around nature, and they until you actually sort of know a bit more about what is going on, you really couldn't determine which
Could you give me the name one more time, please?
of the creature, the guy.
Creature. Yeah.
Shuulilingus. Shuulilingus.
Shuliangus.
Shuulilingus.
Shulian.
Sounds like a weird sexual act.
I know.
All right.
Doesn't it?
Did
You know
Guardian
there's
call
going to be
me?
tentacles in it. You just know it.
Yeah.
Or did the officer call me? Okay.
Yep.
So as Guardian then.
Yep.
Guardian, this creature, and he seems to pause. Hashuleb, yeah, this thing. It's a nature beast, believed to be a god by some darker powers of the unseen world. If you've ever written some of the works of that racist H.P. Lovecraft, it's kind of similar to that crap. The thing is dangerous, and it's not just a simple like house spirit. This creature is also attached to other creatures that worship it. Nature-based, but not the natural. More the darker forces of the natural world. If this guy is a nutbag, he's a nutbag who knows what he's talking about.
So, either crazy and obsessed with Lovecraft or summoning Swampy Cthulhu.
No, worse than that, because this isn't some Lovecraft garbage. This is the kind of stuff that Lovecraft dabbled in. This is what he would have based it off of. So yeah, this guy's not a fan of Lovecraft. He knows the real shit.
Oh, well, that's not a good sign usually.
Is this like a conference call? Like, are we all listening?
If that's what you want.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Alright,
Well, we shouldn't give him any time because we probably don't want him to get it fully summoned.
Do you know where he's at?
Now. Yeah, and I'll give the exact location. You said South Point?
Yep, Montague Street, right there. Yep. So
Montague Street, South Point.
yeah, you
Looks
get it right over
crazy
there
name,
to
Ellie.
Montague Street. So the call
You know,
is
Steve,
out.
you're not on the air.
Yep.
You realize that?
Yep, but I'm recording with another piece of software, matey,
Ah, not a problem.
Yep.
My bad.
and I can do some
It's just that I'm looking
after editing stuff, so it makes it a bit easier. Okay, so
Alright.
you guys, let's take you to where the action is.
You can literally just run there.
Love action.
It's going to be hard.
My God, more civilians.
Okay, so there's a whole lot of people. Oh, hang on. I'm going to move you guys into the picture very shortly.
These are the same people from the bank.
Oh, he knows! They just love trouble! Don't they? So, you guys should all be over here. You can see
Oh my god,
yourselves.
there's 2 omens.
Oh, is there? Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Am
That
I
lady's
missing
kid looks
someone?
like
Oh, you didn't know I had that power?
You're missing me.
You don't have duplication.
I think there's
Let me get-
Guardian. Was there someone else?
Okay.
Well, I've healed since last time.
You've had 4 days, so there you are.
It's you get your body plus days back. No, your
You will have liminal healed perfectly by then.
yeah. No, well, I would have held within the hour.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah,
you would have
besides,
healed by
I
the time
believe
you got
so.
out the bank.
We have a dock right now, anyway.
Okay.
Wow, Guardian can go big.
That's like Guardian's bigger than the rest of us for a small Asian
there
girl.
you go. There you go. So the guy is way up over here, if you could have gone out in sufficient detail. He's up there doing some sort of thing. And we will go straight into we'll get at least a round of initiative going, I think. So I just need to add Guardian to the initiative order, add turn, and
What's the range of my bow?
Initiative.
Initiative.
right, so that's 2d8.
What's initiative again?
2d8 plus lightning plus
ACV.
ACV.
Okay.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot
not
about
gonna
that.
I'm not going to have lightning reflexes yet.
No, where's ACV?
So that's 2d8 plus ACV.
2d8. Come on, 2d8. Oh, groovy. So pop them into your. Oh, I've got Guardian there twice for some reason. There, she's out now. Oh, my guy didn't go back in. It's because I'm in the wrong bloody thing, aren't I? What is going on? Hang on, computer stuff up for some reason.
Okay, where can my bow shoot exactly?
You need to look in the book. I'm trying to get one of these stupid things to move. For some reason it's not moving. Please don't tell me I put them. Ugh. on the wrong bloody... And there's two of them. Oh, god damn it. Go away. Rightio. Okay, if you have a look on the... in the thing on weapons, wherever the weapon table is.
Page 143 or something,
Yep.
from memory.
Yep.
42.
So, bows. Look up bows. Bows.
I have it as a printout here somewhere.
It doesn't actually tell you there, which is brilliant. But it
What are
will
you
be
looking
in
for?
there somewhere. The range on a bow.
The range is...
Because I've got a longbow.
It's not showing up.
What's your initiative, Guardian?
24.
24. I'll put it in there. Everyone put their initiative in?
How do I do that?
Steve, you need to refresh the whole turn on.
we need-
You can just add it.
We also need to have...
No, I mean like because it's not. They're not showing.
It's not adding for whatever reason.
I will turn it off.
What you have to do is you have to get rid of us and insert us all back in.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Insert the tokens back in.
Remove all...
Oh, the fact is that half of us rolled without it actually being an initiative roll, so of course it hasn't added us in.
I did roll it and it still didn't add me in. I rolled
Yeah, so
twice.
that,
Attitude.
No, that's because-
Attitude.
That's because the tokens reset and it won't carry over from board to board.
Yep. Attitude. Just give me a second. I'll
Try
add
again.
everyone. Wait till I've added you.
I am clicked.
Otherwise, it won't add you. Yeah. Everyone is in.
Yep, it still didn't do it.
Yep. You
I'll
did
type
it
it
just
in.
before I actually had you added in.
It doesn't have an automatic add or whatever.
It should do, but for some reason it's just being a pain in the ass tonight.
Yep.
Okay, he's there.
Okay, stop doing
What'd you say yours was, Megan?
Do this.
20.
What?
20 what? Was your initiative?
24.
24. Right, 24. Okay. Right, we're both there. And everyone else is in? Yep, everyone else is in. Cool. And descending. Okay, it looks like Velvet Shadow is up first. What are you doing?
what was the movement thing again for like sprinting? It was 6 to body or something?
Up to 4 you're jogging. Sprinting would be like 6 and you're getting penalties to everything. So I'll
Okay,
find
then-
that for you. Movement. Okay, jogging is up to body times 4, running times 5, sprinting times 6. You get a -2 to all your bits and pieces, or a -4 at sprinting.
Can I see a ladder or anything up onto the roof from where I am, or?
No, he's obviously got up some other way. You can see.
So I guess I'll just run the 40 feet.
You can see over here in the corner. There is one of those like roof door things that opens up. Obviously, that's where he's got through.
Does the side of the building look climbable?
It's made of brick.
Um,
It should be there.
Okay, I can't find anything on range.
Yeah, I'm looking for you as well.
And I don't think we want to use real-life comparison of how far longbows can shoot.
Weapon.
yeah, otherwise you're going to be sniping him immediately.
Ranged weapons 127. That's all that it says.
I mean, it's funny because it has the ranges for the pistols.
Yeah, I don't quite understand.
Does it?
Yeah, for the light pistols, they'll tell you short range.
Attack maximum.
I'm
damage
assuming
from
a bow is
blue,
not
short
range.
range.
Strength, super strength, yada yada yada. For throwing, if one has ability to refer to relevant section.
Unless noted otherwise, it's medium range. That's the only thing it says here. And that's on page 143.
So what is medium
And we'd
range?
all love to know what medium range is.
Hang on, there is a thing on page 71 and 72 to do with range, apparently. Long range. An ordinary attacker has an effective range of about 500 meters if it's long range.
Right.
Short range. Short range, short range, short range. Why the hell does that not show up in there?
Yeah, because I would doubt a short bow and
There
a
we go,
long
short
bow
range.
have the same range.
This attacker is usable only at close range, effective range of about 50 meters.
I have medium.
So
If it's
between
medium,
50 and 500 is roughly halfway, which is medium. 225 meters is medium range.
Can't we measure in feet on here though?
Just change every 5 to 2 meters. That's all it's going to be.
he's well within range, so
It's probably within short range of you. But he does have a bit of cover, so it's going to be harder to hit him. If that's what you wish to do.
So whose turn is it?
Yeah, it says right here. Medium range is 500 meters.
no, that's long.
It's long.
I'm reading it right now. That the attack effective range out medium. The attack has an effective range out to 500 meters.
What page?
Most superhero energy blasts, as well as
Out to
bows,
500.
crossbows, rifles, and machine guns, are medium ranged.
Yep, out to... Okay, that's interesting, but... He's within your
This
short
is-
range, I believe, anyway. But it's Zoltan, is your character's up first. What are you doing?
I ran up to there, basically.
Okay, radio.
I was at 40 feet from where I started.
Okay, well, just remember it's 2 meters per hex. That's what you got to remember. So six-
Okay, so
six
this
times your
measuring
body.
thing is not accurate?
No, ignore that.
Okay, I started down here, I think.
Yep, that's so cool.
Hold up.
This is the bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm. He's the guy. Okay, so you can't really see much of him because he's up on the roof. You definitely can hear him, and this guy here is actually a beat cop, and he's got him on a blowhorn. He's telling everyone to move on, get into, just basically calm down, sir. Someone's gonna come up there shortly, and they're gonna help you, assist you. And he's also telling people who are looking around and lollygagging just to move on, that sort of stuff. Nothing to see here. But he's the only cop on the scene at the moment. Let's give him that. He can be a boy in blue. There we go. Here's your cop. Thank you, darling. Cat's walking all over my gaming stuff. Thank you very much. Okay, so Sultesh, what have you done? Sorry, Velvet.
I basically sprinted up and put myself against the, like,
Oh,
door, I guess, to the shop.
okay, you done that.
Be right back, guys. I gotta check on my nephew.
Okay, so
Okay.
you can move and act if you want to. You just means that if you do any action, if you sprinted, you're at a -4.
I'm just going to wait here.
Okay, Radio Enforcer, what are you up to?
How far was moving again? That's times 4, right?
~4, ×5,
Body times
×6.
Yeah. Alright.
×4, no penalty. ×5, -2, ×6, -4. Yeah.
How tall is the building that he's on?
It's basically a floor and a half.
So, what the enforcer's going to do, he's going to jump up beside this tree. He's going to shout out, "Alright people, you heard the boy in blue. Get out of here." Things are gonna get messy. Come on.
I'll be right back. I have to go let one of my pets outside.
Sorry, Megan?
I think she had to put
Okay.
something outside.
One of my pets.
Yeah, cool.
You know, I'm basically trying to direct these guys here. Move. Get out. Go.
Uh-huh. So you're
You don't wanna-
trying to influence these people. Is that what you're saying?
So I'm gonna use my military science to try and just like direct them properly. There's an exit there. There. If you hide over there, you should be good. Just don't be here.
Thank you. I can actually see the hexes now.
Mm-hmm.
The excrement is about to hit the rotary air mover.
So I need you to roll your military sciences, maybe to try to use your leadership to move people.
Tactics.
Yep. Hold on. Let's see if that does.
You scared them.
No, he's not trying to intimidate. He's trying to...
Not failed by 1.
Okay, rightio, they sort of look at you as like, what are you doing? Okay, Guardian, what are you up to?
She ran off
I
to deal
think
with
she's
her
still
pets.
putting her
Oh, okay.
her pets out.
Okay.
I'm back now.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Ah,
Oh,
there she
yep,
is.
there she is. Woo!
Guardian, what are you up to? It's your turn.
Is talk free?
Talk is free as long as it doesn't take anything longer than what you could possibly say in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Talk
I
is
said,
for the
Guardian, maybe you should get the people to move on. You're more recognizable and less threatening.
All right. How many feet is each one of these little hexagons?
2 meters roughly.
Oh, so we are measuring meters.
Sorry, you're breaking up, matey. I can hardly hear you.
Oh, sorry. So we are measuring in meters.
Yeah, just if you take it 2 meters per hex, that's what we're doing.
All right, so 2 meters. My body's an 8.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
can
in 48 meters
either
then.
So if you want to, you can
jog or
you
sprint.
can walk up to 4 times 8 and do whatever you want to do without a penalty. You can go 5 times 8 and it's a -2, or 6 times 8 and it's a -4. Whatever you want to do.
All right, so I'll move to right here roughly, and for all this end, I'll call out to them and say, please let the police handle this. This is a delicate situation. We don't want anyone adding to the stress of it. Please leave the scene.
Okay. Do you have fame as a defect? Guardian?
No, but
That's
I might go ahead and switch out one of my defects for it since you brought that up with the other one.
No. Fame can be quite the wrong thing. I just wanted to know if you had it. That's all. Okay, give me a 2d8 under your mind. Mind or soul? You're being how are you addressing these people? Are you appealing?
I'm trying to kind of
appealing to their better selves, or are you trying to reason with them?
reason with them.
Mind. 2d8 plus any skill that you. What skill do you think might be associated with this?
I don't know if I have a
Do you have an
skill
etiquette?
associated with it. Oh yeah, I do have etiquette.
Okay, I can see this
I
is a sort
have
of a super.
etiquette, specialty, lower class.
Okay, so you would have an etiquette in general to be able to use like superhero etiquette, so you can use that skill added to your mind, and that's what you get under 2d8. So what's that added up to? There you go. Unfortunately, people are more interested in gawking at the guy and trying to ask come over to you and ask for your signature.
Autograph.
Yeah. Okay, Omen. Here we go.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Omen?
She's looking Uh, gives a sigh.
Is she in
She
her?
knows that
Yeah. Is she in her human or?
yeah,
her...
she's in her ghost. She's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that she's not going to be, she'll just scare the piss out of everybody even more. She's going to look back at Night Watch. Maybe you can do something. And she's going to move towards she's going to float towards the,
They're civilians, aren't they?
building.
Yeah, the rest of them are civilians.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Scare them off, he says.
God.
What do you say?
They're civilians, aren't they? Scare them off.
Don't worry, that'll happen soon.
Oh, darn it. And she will move over here where everybody can see and rise up out of the ground.
As long as she's got-
Begone, citizens of Sentinel City. We are here to protect you.
Now get out of here.
Move away now.
Okay.
Back the fuck off!
Okay. Do you have etiquette or your performance?
I have etiquette, but this is definitely her performance.
Okay. Make your roll.
Okay. Shite. Excuse me.
Saltish. Oh, cool. Is that helpful? Is that helpful, guys? Everyone gather around.
And it says Dexter, I'm so okay.
Okay. You get some people sort of backing away from you. They're not running away or anything like that, but they are sort of definitely moving. This is a couple. There's a mum with a child who's definitely moving away. This woman is just over here, is just gaping at you, gawping at you. She's not sure. This guy quickly puts the forest and that stuff between you and him. That girl's trying to pull her bike out of the bike rack and she's not quite making it, but she's these two over here on the left side are just watching it, the whole thing. Not sure what's going on. Okay, Rick.
Rick, okay, Rick's gonna sprint. He's going to run. Dig, 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 dig. And I think I figured out that with 48 odd meters worth of movement in a single round, because of the time 6, he can easily make it to, yeah. Oh, we've changed it to meters now. Ooh,
Yes, I
fantastic.
changed
32s. Yep, cool. And of course he's got parkour, so making it up the side of the building shouldn't be too much extra movement for him.
We'll see.
If
now
not,
I gotta
he's
get
just
used
grapple
to
gun.
these.
Okay. So how far do
He
you
just
move?
grapple gun up.
You guys changed it to meters, and I'm like, okay.
I'm going for the corner of the thing.
So how far did you run before you had to parkour up?
It was at total to that square there. It was 20 meters. I remember that much.
Okay, give me a
That's why I had to
body
stop and
roll.
measure.
Give me a body roll with a +1 on top.
Oh god, why have I lost my? Yep.
Okay, you.
Body is 8.
Yep. You grapple. You swing up using your parkour to sort of half by fly, half by crawl up,
Yep.
and you'll actually
Draw my
end-
pistol with my.
Yeah, you'll actually end up over here with the swing as it curves up and over
Okay,
there.
yep.
That is your
Yeah.
whole.
Draw my
move.
pistol.
You won't have any other
Yeah.
chance to do anything else just yet.
I just wanted to talk. I'm not actually going to aim, shoot, or anything like that. It's draw my pistol and
Yep, you don't have any moves.
So I'm going
draw.
to-
That's the problem.
yeah. Oh, okay. At which point I'm just going to point then and request that the gentleman please shut the fuck up.
Okay, rightio. White Owl.
He's not tactful at all.
No? Okay. White Owl, what are you up to? Cool. Come on, Archie.
No, okay. I was having the headphone issues. My
Okay.
bad. All right. Shit. All right. I have that 5 times of leaping. And I forgot what my regular movement is again.
Body. So your body times
Body in
4
meters. Body times 4.
times 5.
All right, so times 20.
Holy crap!
Let me just see how far I can actually get. Body times 4 times 5. So that's 20 times 6. That's
120
120 feet or meters?
meters.
All right, so basically, I'm going to go ahead and you got your Wonder Woman leaping sound effect in place.
Well, actually, that's more Bionic Woman, but anyway. Yep.
Whatever. I mean, Wonder Woman used the same effect. Whatever.
Either way. You're gonna leap
So I
to the top of the
basically
building.
Yeah, I basically just leap over to there. I think I'm overpowered. That's his little power. I'm not going to have to take that off.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, and what do you do when you get there? That's your movement.
I'm going to hold my action because you got other people who I'm not. She's not the greatest of talkers, and she rather err on the
He's
side
not the
of
greatest of
caution.
talkers.
Yep. And she what? Sorry.
And she rather err on the side of caution in case somebody decides to go ahead and come to shoot her.
Okay, so she's holding the rest of her attack action.
Yeah.
She just moved, and she can't move any further for the rest of the round. But should anything else happen, she can defend or whatever. Okay.
Well, I have extra defensive if I have to, but I'm not worried about it right now.
That's all cool. Don't forget, every extra of attack can also be included as a non-combat action for every extra attack you got.
Oh, I got one of each, so I'm straight.
Okay. Night Watch, what are you doing? You've been left behind by the rest of the crew.
Okay, I know this question has been stated multiple times, but please forgive me.
Right.
How do you figure out your movement again?
Body times 4
Body.
is how far you can move without penalty.
Thank you.
Body times 5 is how far you can move with a -2 to any action for the rest of the round. Body times 6
Okay.
with a penalty of -4.
All right, so normal without any penalties is body times 4,
Yep.
correct?
Yep. And meters. Yep.
Okay, 28. 28 meters. And each square is how many?
2 meters now. I've changed
2.
it, so you should be able to read it.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Well, in that
So
case,
that's 28
I am
right up
going
there.
to...
That gets you around about there
Okay,
somewhere.
This and this is a civilian, right?
This is a civilian, and that is a cop. Ugh, I'm on the wrong bloody thing. That is a cop, and that's a
Okay.
cop.
That's
Civilian,
what-
sorry.
Oh,
Civilian,
they're both cops?
sorry. Just the guy in blue is the... Oh, he might not have shown you guys, but he's got blue aura around.
A blue
It's
aura
got
around him?
a blue aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to see a blue aura
Yes,
around
okay, so
him.
that's the cop.
Yeah. And then you got 2 civilians over
Okay.
here who are just corping.
In the behind him, right?
And to your over here. To
I want to head over here.
to your left. Okay. Right.
I'm trying to figure out how far away. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. That's it right there. 24, right? That's 26. That's 26. That's 26. Damn, 24. There we go. All right. So I'm going to be going here.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah,
I think it was here.
that's 24.
There? Okay.
I think you said.
As I pass this gentleman right here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to state things are about to get very dangerous over here. You need to leave, sir. And then point at these two.
Right.
Clear the area. Don't seem to be making a request. Make it sound almost like a threat.
Okay, so
Can I use
are you
intimidation?
trying to use
Oh.
superhero
Mhm.
etiquette, or are you trying to use intimidation?
I don't have superhero etiquette.
Well, just
so
etiquette,
I'm
rather,
gonna
sorry.
go. All right, looking for. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, that's yeah.
Mhm.
All right, that's one. You know what? Let's not make a bad name for myself too early. So I want to try it.
Which way?
Etiquette.
Okay. So,
So
but you are
that's 1
trying
plus
to.
5.
Are you trying to get into think mind, or are you trying to get into feel soul with your command?
Soul.
Okay.
Definitely soul.
Soul
It's a
plus
command.
1. Yep.
Yeah.
Soul plus 1. Where you go.
All right, so that'd be a 10. So 2d8 plus 10?
Mm-hmm. No,
Oh, no, I'm
2d8,
trying to get beneath
10
10.
or less.
Right, I get
Yeah.
beneath 10. Right.
Ah, look at that.
10.
Okay.
Point at him.
Yep. Well.
Clear the area.
Yep. They can't sort of move much faster, but they will be moving away.
All right, that's it for me.
Yep. Okay.
There are a lot of people a lot faster than I am, so I'm just trying to clear the area of any potential civilians. I have to protect them from the heroes. I mean, the villains. The villains.
That's the one. Okay. You're
From the heroes is what I was doing.
okay.
Definitely right the first time.
Yeah, I know.
Radio up on the roof there. This weedily looking gentleman. Looks about mid-30s, 5'8", 125 pounds, in a very huge oversized robe of sort of putrid purple and vile green. Is talking in some sort of odd language. You hear that name, that S name, and then you hear him say, "I, Dexter, Neimenbaum, command you." And then
I bet he does.
he does indeed. Come on, where are you? Oh,
To read me up the butthole.
yeah, I've got the bad guys on the wrong level, which is really wonderful. Okay. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Jeez.
Boom. Boom. Okay, gentlemen.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're faced with what look to be like living, extremely slow moving trees. And they are roughly that size.
We're not in Brooklyn. You can't grow here.
And I just need to add a turn for one of them. Sorry. And we will go into, should be able to go into our next round of initiative, ladies and gentlemen. So he gets a crappy number. And they get a... What are they?
Will my stalking damage do anything to these guys since it's using electrical currents
Would your what
and
damage?
they're fucking trees?
Would your what?
My shock arrows, will they do anything to them?
Shocking damage does things to living things. Shocking damage can disrupt electronic things. That's how it goes in the book. So if these things are living or quasi-living, you should be able to do something to them.
Alright.
But of course you're only going to know when you actually start attacking them. There we go. That's
Cool.
what I
A
need.
tree.
A tree. I have never seen... Oh, that's the flower.
You're going to try and scare the crap out of a demon from another universe. Let's see this help.
So these trees do actually have several arm limb things that are flailing about, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely out of my element with this.
Wait, you're out of your element?
Okay, it looks like the Velvet Shadow, you're up again. What are you doing?
I'm going to climb up the side of the building.
Okay, you're using climbing skill, I take it.
Yeah, I've got that somewhere. Just got to find on this list.
All good.
Which I just barely managed to do, apparently. And then I'm gonna have to sweetie-looking guy in the robe and grapple him.
Okay, first of all, make me a climbing roll.
I did.
Oh, sorry.
It's right there, 9, Jake Valley 10.
Awesome. Okay, and then you come over to try to make a grappling roll to him. Okay. Just get him.
Oh wow, actually, wow.
No, you
That
don't.
roll.
I guess you don't.
Critical fail.
And you got to remember, whenever you do that attack, you do actually reveal to him your location. So you managed to touch him in a very uncomfortable manner, but not hold on to it.
Show me on the doll where he touched.
Did
Yeah.
climbing count as taking one of my attacks things, or?
Climbing is a move.
Okay.
Is a move, yeah.
So yeah,
Yep. So do you have
So
more?
I guess
You
I'm done
have
then,
more
'cause-
attacks, do you?
I have one extra attack.
Up to you if you
But,
want to use it
like-
now. You can use it now if you want to.
I'm gonna drain. This grappling him didn't work.
What are you going to do, sorry?
Use my drain on him.
Okay, we make your attack. Oh,
That's better.
okay, I'm going to see if he can defend. Let's see, what has he got? Okay, this is going to be so funny.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah. If this guy wasn't who he was, yeah, you hit him. He's got a pathetic defense. Make your damage roll.
Or whatever his ACV is -2 is what the thing there is going to be.
What do I roll for damage again? 2d10 or?
Oh no, it's you hit him easily, didn't you? So it's your full normal damage, which is 20 points, I believe.
It was like 20 damage.
Yep. Okay, and that takes 20 points off him, perhaps.
I have to do my body roll too, from memory.
Body roll for what? Oh yes, for you, yes.
I also
Drain.
take a backlash.
Yep, and you failed. And you failed
That's
by
damage of that.
2 increments, which I think is 10 points.
We're doing so well so far, guys.
Ah,
Oh,
you
the trees
just,
haven't had a turn yet.
I can hear shades of fracture in there. Okay, in Guardian, what are you up to?
What's the cop doing right now?
oh, I forgot I
Sort of a
forgot
little
to
bit stunned that there's this ghostly apparition beside him. Suddenly, these tree things have appeared around him, and he's just telling people to get the hell out of there as quick as possible. And he's calling for
Yeah,
backup.
now they want to run.
And say, lead the civilians to safety, and step between Copper and the direction of the civilians this way, and I'll start firing at the fucking tree.
Which one are you talking about, matey? The one to your left, over here?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rightio. You
This
actually,
one that's coming
because
out.
of their size, you actually get a +3 to hit them.
That's so fucking funny. That makes my goal a 17. That makes my roll a 17.
Yeah, but 2 6 8 is a miss, and it's a bad miss. Make your roll.
Alright.
I need to reload.
And I'm gonna use one of my shocking areas, so it's just flat 40 damage, right?
40, I think it is 40, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I have the massive damage for it.
Well, it's not massive damage,
40?
it's special attack, but anyway. That hits. That normally does, I can't remember, I think it was 40 damage. So, 40 damage, you get a sizzling and a slight sense of smell of roasted aubergine or something. Sorry, I'm just trying to find their... Where are we? God almighty. There. Okay. Rightio. Thank you. So that one there.
And does reloading take a full action?
It's part of your attack action, I believe. How many attacks do you have?
2.
2. Okay. You doing another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, almost a critical. Damn. Double ones and you would have been rolling to see how much extra damage you did. Okay, so that's another, yep, 30 points. Okay, so this thing sucks up 60 points and it doesn't seem to be slowing down any. Okay, Enforcer.
So what are these two doing?
They're kind of stuck. They can't move until a bit later on, but they look like they want to get the hell out of there.
Alright, I'm gonna grab like a big branch from one of these trees that I'm standing next to. I'm gonna walk up to here, see if this woman's got a hanky or something.
She's got a scarf on her.
I'm taking that scarf.
Oh, she's
sorry, sorry, ma'am. And then probably try to like, it's gonna take me too much time to do it, but I'm gonna try to undo the fuck, what's it called? The petrol cap of this bike, and
it's a push bike, not a motorbike.
It's a bicycle.
Yeah, I said a bicycle, not a motorcycle.
I thought it was a bike. Oh, no.
Sorry, no. It's
actually it's actually it's actually one of those bouncy like riding horses things.
Oh, don't matter. It's
because one of them's a duck.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's a riding duck. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm still gonna take the hanky and scarf.
Yep.
Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to punch these things. And maybe ask that guy for a lighter, because I quit smoking back during the 60s.
Okay. He doesn't have one. It's bad for his health.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Rightio. Okay. Omen.
Okay. I call out. I'm not exactly set up for dealing with something like this, guys.
Who is?
Yeah, what do you do? What do you do when the enemy's scarier than you are?
What she is going to do is become, well, I'm already visible, right? I'm trying to chase the people away. She is going to basically float around the tree, basically to distract it away from people until somebody with actual, beady up powers can come and deal with it.
Okay.
But until then,
it can come and beat things up.
So she's operating as a distraction. Okay.
So she did that.
Okay. Night watch.
Alrighty. A fucking tree. This'll go well.
You think?
He'll turn and look and realize he's facing a fucking tree. I didn't sign up for
A
this.
tree with a face and branches that are almost tentacle-like.
Hit the stopwatch.
Okay.
I'm going to need every advantage I can get.
Rightio. So, what are you doing?
Doesn't that take an action? Like, to activate my powers? I can do anything. I can do something else, or after that was in it.
I'd count that as a bit of movement. I wouldn't count it as an action.
Okay. Well, activate the watch. Realize that this gun is made for stunning people, and this might not go well for this tree. Well, meaning it probably won't work, but whatever.
Okay.
It's what I got. Let's see if I can stun a tree today.
Okay.
Pour it into him. All right, let's see. It is gun combat. Especially pistol. Does that mean I have a 2 in it? 1 times 8 plus 1?
That's a 1.
So I have a 1 in it, right?
Yep. And then if you've got +1
Oh.
pistol, that gives you a 1 because you're specialised.
Yeah, so
and then you've got your AVC.
Yeah. That's a lot of damn 1s. Okay. And ABC is 7, so that's a total of 9. No. Wait, yes? I don't know. So 2d8 plus 7 plus 2, right?
Yeah, don't forget the +3 because of the size.
Oh, okay. So slash R 2d8 plus 7 plus 2 and plus what for the size?
3.
3.
That big.
It's gonna make me wish I had more super strength.
You can do it.
What the hell? I think I wrote that wrong.
Yeah,
yeah.
you divided it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slash R.
I was about to say, a critical hit from me.
Yeah, no such luck.
Okay, so roll 2d8.
There you go.
1 and that, yep, you... Oh, with all the... So actually, this all goes... It doesn't go to your roll number. Your roll number is 2d8 and your target number... So your roll number is 4. Your target number was...
So his target number was 12.
12. So
12.
you definitely hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damage.
That's a good question.
How much damage does it normally do?
Yeah. I'm looking.
20, wasn't it?
Pretty sure.
Let's see. Gadget. Nope, that's the bike. Where's the freaking gun?
Item of
Item
power.
of power. Yep. This thing is so all over the place.
Stun, I think it would be -20.
20 damage. Stun.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all it says.
Boom.
20 damage.
Boom.
And it says
Okay.
stun.
Similar to, oh hang on, I will check, because I mean, they do have a defense roll, because they do move very slightly. Just to see if it can avoid you. It's highly unlikely. Yeah, nah. And the 2 that you sunk your arrows in, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Okay, yep, so damage done. Sizzle. Is that all your watch gives you? Or is there other stuff you can do? You got extra
No,
attacks,
I
right?
have multiple actions,
Right.
but I'm just trying to figure out what the situation is. So after those 2 rounds hit it,
2
I mean,
rounds?
after that round hit
Yeah.
it doesn't really seem to care, does it?
It took some damage. There's slight sizzling. You get a smell of subtly boiled cabbage.
Lovely.
Wonderful. I'm fighting a tree and I'm getting hungry.
Well, I guess as long as it's hating on me, it won't attack those 2 people, right? It's paying attention to me.
I can't tell you until it's its turn.
Oh, so... Alright, I'm done.
So you're doing nothing else with any other actions this round?
I don't want to end up hitting... If I miss, I might end up hitting these 2 people, right?
You could miss on a double 8.
I already hit somebody by mistake. Okay, the rest of the rounds are going to go into... Wait, let me see who's behind him. Cool, no one. The rest of the rounds are going to go into the one by Omen.
Okay.
And...
So it's 2d8, and your target number I think was a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Hits.
And I think I have one more?
Yep. And it's a hit. And I'll just see if it can defend either one of those. Highly unlikely. Nope. Nope.
So I will get the attention, hopefully, of 2 of the tree demons. This will go excellently.
Oh, I know. Aren't you lucky?
All in the day's work for a hero.
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
you know, the night watch.
Or a pancake, as it may be. Okay. Time for the trees. In the breeze. So it moves...
I am the Lorax.
One
I speak
hit,
for the
it
tree.
moves a meter. That's its max move. And
Damn it! As a representative of the city, county, and state, I order you to cease and.
and over there. So I'm gonna have a go at hitting.
As a member
Omen.
of the local Parks and Recreation,
Yep.
I immediately order you to...
So it misses you both times there, Omen. It can actually stretch out a little bit, so it will attack Guardian. Your one will attack you twice. So I get a +1, and sorry, the creature is whipping around with its tentacle-like branches, extending them, stretching them a little bit. Excuse me, and attacking you with an plus.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah. 10. It needs a 10 to hit you. Here we go. Twice. That hits you, Guardian, and misses you. So the first one you can try to defend against.
Alright. And I'm guessing taking the attack combat value doesn't also increase your DCV, does it?
You have a DCV, a defensive combat value.
Yeah,
Defense value?
but I took that thing that increased
So what you
my
do...
ACV.
No, that's attack. So you now are rolling versus with your DCV. So if you have unarmed defense as a skill,
I do not.
then it's your straight body.
No, it is what your natural ACV is, -2, is your standard DCV.
Yeah,
So
that's
5.
her DCV. We're talking about adding anything from skills. She doesn't have a skill, so it's just your DCV.
Oh yeah, if she doesn't have anything as a skill.
So it's just your DCV value, which is
5.
5 or less, and you get missed by the attack. You get to dodge it. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, you are now tangled. You take 20 points of damage.
I have soft armor and 2 bucklers. Does that help with anything?
The soft armor, the 2 bucklers, probably not. The soft armor will reduce that damage by however much it can reduce it by.
I think it's 8.
8.
8, so you take 12 points of damage. Because it's tangled you, it's actually not trying to knock you anywhere, not with this attack anyway. So you take 12 points of damage to your health points, and you are tangled. You suffer a -2 to try to attack it. You cannot actually get out of the tangle unless somebody can reduce the creature to 0, or you can find some way of getting out of the tangle. You can't break free of the tangle.
Alright.
So that's just where you are right now. So unlike a grapple, which you can try to break free, you can't. Okay, so you have a condition which will put a net on you. I'll put a net on you. Here you go. Night Watch. 2 attacks coming your way.
Yeah, okay.
The first one hits you just, and the second one, ooh, almost a critical. That wouldn't have been good. So you are entangled by 2 of the attacks, and you definitely know it's going your way.
Is there a way for me to defend myself?
You can defend yourself.
Does the buckler get added?
The buckler is for a yes, because you're not
Range.
you're not
You're
using
blocking.
You're blocking, aren't you? Well,
So it's a range.
Guardian, what was your level of block with your bucklers?
Oh.
Do you have a block? Oh, you don't have unarmed defense, do you? So no, that would have been your block. So no, because you've got to have unarmed defense to do that with a buckler. So you don't. So no, your number stays the same.
It would be melee defense if it's a block with a buckler.
Yeah, but she doesn't have that, do you?
I don't have any defensive skills.
Okay, rightio. So, Night Watch, where you go?
I have unarmed defense.
Okay, add that to your DCV and make your roll.
Okay. So that my DCV is 5, so that would be 6.
Okay.
because it's another one of my ones.
Yep.
Does the buckler add anything, or it just makes it possible to do it?
This isn't actually a weapon. This is an entangle, so you can't actually
Understood.
use it. Yeah. So
I believe I am not successful. I
okay,
don't know.
so
I think I'm not.
you're entangled with one of them, and the other one.
The other one, survey says,
Nope.
even worse.
So you take a total of 20 points of damage from each one. 20 and 20.
All right, my soft armor is -8.
Yep. So 12 and 12.
All right. What is my?
You,
Do I have hit points or something?
you,
Oh yeah, health points.
Health
is
points.
body.
Yep. Yep. And don't forget, you are at a -4 to try to harm the creature because you're more entangled. Just so you know. Okay. Up,
It's for to harm the creature. Okay.
up on the roof, Rick Dangerous.
Well, you've successfully kept them away.
Didn't I, though?
That's a miss
Didn't I?
and a hit. So you get to defend, Rick. One of them.
Yep. And I have got 2 levels of unarmed defense with the thing of brawling.
Mhm.
So. However, that will not get it.
Okay.
Is my DC
Oh, it went
is
swinging
6,
through air, I
7, 8,
see.
9. Ah, missed.
Okay, so you're entangled, and you're at -2 to attack these
12
creatures, and you take 20 points of damage less any armor or whatever.
8. Yep. Got my
Cool.
armor on.
Okay, and lastly, invisible. Well, no longer invisible guy, Velvet. The things reach over to you, missing you, and hitting you. You get to defend unarmed combat if you've got it, or just straight your body. Sultan. And he does it. That's how you do it,
Oh,
gentlemen.
Tish.
That's how you do it.
Well done.
So you just managed to move it boom across. Okay, then we go to Rick.
So am I completely
You can't move. The only thing
stopped,
you can
or
do
am I?
is you can try to attack it to do damage to try to break out of it, but that's about it. You can't bust out of it. You can if you had super strength, but it's harder.
Well, at which point the only thing I've got going for me is I've got the, considering I'm entangled and I can't reload to get armor-piercing rounds, the Dangerous Punch.
Okay, you're at a -2 to hit it, but that's okay.
So,
Yep. But you get a +3 because of its
throws
size.
the punch.
So you end up with a +1.
Boom.
So you hit. I'll see if I can defend. Highly unlikely. My defense value is actually a 3. No. And how much damage do you do all up?
All up it is 10, 13, 23.
23. Okay.
It's a melee hit.
Okay.
And I don't know if it has a movable, but the same value is also its knockback.
Yep. No knockback because this thing is much bigger than you. But you actually managed to crack the tree arm, limb, whatever, wide open. It drops you to the ground. But that's where we have to end you unless you've got another attack. It still has 2 other arms, by the way.
Nah, that's me.
Okay.
Oh, and I need to start my
Yes,
soul
please.
count.
Yep. And that.
All right.
Which unfortunately that is already over by 3. So
Okay. Next round, something bad.
something bad is going to happen.
Yep. So
Oh,
I'll I don't know if I'll take that off, and I'll put a skull and crossbones by you instead. There we go. Okay, White Owl, what are you up to?
Well, I was thinking I was going to go ahead and move up to this point here,
Yep.
grab the tree here, and then use it as a baseball bat against the tree here.
Up to you. You can try.
Well, I was
Do
hoping.
you have two
No.
attacks?
I have an extra attack. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So move to here.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and perform the grapple.
Mhm.
Hopefully, I can lift it up.
Well, you can carry 2,000 pounds, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 tons.
2 tons. Yeah. So make
All right,
your make your grappling roll and then your powerlifting roll. Grappling roll?
No powerlifting.
No powerlifting. Okay, give me a body roll, please.
Buddy.
2d8 body.
Buddy.
No. Okay. You're at a slight disadvantage. You haven't quite picked it up well to give you. So that +3 goes down to a +1 to hit the other one. And I just need to see if I can defend first. I need a 3 or less. Nope. You've got it. You've got it by something, and you're about to twirl it around into the other one.
Yep. Better. Swing.
Okay. Good luck.
And what? That's unarmed, or am I gonna have to consider it a weapon?
Melee.
This is melee,
Yeah, it's gonna be considered
but you
melee.
get a +1 because of the size.
All right. I do not actually have melee as far as offense.
Okay.
Hang on.
Body +1.
Yeah.
Way you go.
All right.
ACV.
Good luck.
+1.
Body +1. Come on.
Oh, plus your ACV.
Well,
of
let me
course.
just.
Plus your ACV.
Yeah. So. Body is 6.
Yeah, it should be
ACV is
ACV. It
5.
should be ACV +1.
Oh, sorry.
Should
Yeah.
be ACV
Sorry.
+1.
Yeah. Sorry. Your ACV +1. I beg your pardon. Yeah.
It's still a 6.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit!
Hey!
And this time round, it's her doing the criticals.
Thank you, Karma.
Okay, I just need to get to that table. Just give me a second. Oh no, I've got it here somewhere. Critical hits. Critical hits.
Surprising success.
Okay. I need you to roll 2d8. The lower the better, of course.
Fudge.
9.
Oh well.
About middle of the road.
Okay,
Average.
so
Yeah.
what's your normal damage?
My normal damage would be whatever that ACV score halved, right? Plus the bonus I get from my super strength.
Yep.
So that
Plus
would be
whatever the
3.
tree would give.
No, I'm doing that with the tree in a second.
So 3 plus my super strength.
And it doesn't have anything here for, well, I can treat it as a club, but
Improvised weapon telephone pole does 20 damage. Or stop sign 6.
yeah,
So if you want to
we'll
call
just-
it somewhere in between.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But you're...
Alright,
so
unfortunately I'm only doing
yeah.
5 extra of my super
Yeah.
strength.
take the ACV off, that gets added
So
on
that'll
later.
give me 8
That gets on later
It's
later.
just 8 points.
Yeah, so 5 plus 17 is 22 times 3 is 66 points plus your
6.
ACV.
ACV of 5 would be 71.
71, and God, this is muscle powered, so I'm going to have to do knockback 2. Rick, you're in a bad place. But anyway, 71, if it defends, it gets out of the way. If it doesn't, I need a 3 or less to defend. Here we go.
Can't defend against a critical hit, can it?
Yeah. I was
Oh
about
no,
to say,
it can't.
It can't defend.
Boom. Okay.
And it almost critical failed it, so...
Yeah. So, now I've got to go for knockback, so... Oh dear. Knockback is page 128.
At least we did
Is
good
Rick gonna
damage.
end
to
up on the ground with 2 trees on top of him?
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, knockback.
Well, did he say he dropped him?
71.
It dropped me, but
Yeah. What's your ACV, please? Do you have ACV
Mine's
knockback? Sorry.
No,
No.
I do not.
Okay, so 71. Sorry, less 6 is, what's that? 65. Okay. Yep. And take 55.
No, I'm gonna have to get rid of my archery.
45.
I didn't want to.
45. Okay. That's 22. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Jesus Christ!
It's gonna hit that guy. And Rick.
I thought you were hitting the other one.
Well, is it more of a lateral swing?
Boom, and that one's there. Oh, and the other one takes the same amount of damage, but because you're holding it, there's no knockback. So that's 71 points of damage minus 71.
Oh god, you dropped it right on top of the civilians.
Yeah, and that one's minus 71. Okay. Rightio, and that one...
4!
I just need to tell you guys, that guy's not going to survive that. I'm sorry, he might.
Way to go!
If he rolls 2 1s, he can. Well, actually, he'd have the same defense. 1, 2, 3. No. Nope. He's paced.
I knocked him that far away? Shit.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Another one bites the dust.
Rick, I need you to...
Well, that's what I was wondering. Exactly. Who did she hit? I thought she was hitting the one in,
She hit
with
a tree
velvet
with a
on it.
tree. Rick, I need you to give me a body roll, please. Oh, and you've got,
Failed.
by how much?
Or
4.
1.
By 1. Okay.
Failed by 1.
Yep. You have a level of parkour, don't you?
Yeah, I've got combat special movement parkour.
Yeah. So that just saves
The actual super skill.
saves your ass. You get to get under it and wriggle under it as the other one flies past you.
Okay, we really need to get to practicing with each other around each other's powers.
Yeah. Okay. And
Well, to be honest,
to his
it was
wife.
really lucky. It was a lucky shot.
and at that point, our young noodly guy goes blugger blugger blugger, and then shoots forth from his hand, and here is he, probably at White Owl after he's seen what she can do.
He's shooting me?
Yeah, he's shooting with something.
No, oh god, please don't crit me. Don't crit me,
Shoot a
please.
tree across the...
Crit.
No, you crit fail.
Alright, stop.
Hang a second.
The tree had who grabbed?
I thought the tree had Rick Dangerous grab, the one that got like flung across the map.
Oh.
Okay.
I broke the branch arm with my dangerous punch.
You punched it, right, yeah.
And he's about to suffer something
Okay.
bad. So he sends forth some sort of thing, and suddenly the ground around you starts sprouting tree limbs and twisted things, but they don't actually
Vines.
capture you, White Owl. They sort of go a bit of awry, and they sort of just sort of like move and sort of just like go blare and just hang over the edge of things. Has a big soft on sort of thing instead of entangling you. Okay?
So is there something I can go ahead and try to avoid?
No, you don't have to because he
It
missed
didn't
you.
mention.
He missed you.
Oh, it did miss me. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and that's where we'll leave it tonight, guys, in the middle of the combat, because it's a nice high point.
All right.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed playing with the trees. I feel sad for that poor adventurer, pedestrian. If you guys hadn't forced him down there, he wouldn't have been hit.
Civilian.
What?
Is that?
You threw the tree at a civilian?
Yeah.
Holy
This guy over here.
I didn't throw the tree at the civilian.
No.
I hit the tree and it happened to land on that very spot.
Right there.
I say I call it
it happened to
serendipity.
play a good game of pinball off of another tree too,
Yeah.
because that's a different tree.
Yeah. That's the one.
I don't
that
play
took-
baseball.
Yeah.
And it also only happens so that those civilians turn over there.
To, well, to
As I
be,
say, those
to be
civilians are only
honest,
there because someone chased them there.
Actually, the guy.
Well,
Hang on. The guy actually isn't dead. He would be very. He would
that
probably be almost. Yeah. Somebody's going to have to get to him. There isn't anyone. Well, there is
To be
one
honest, I
person
thought I
who
was going to
can
swing
get
him like
to him.
this.
There is one person who
Knock him that way.
can get
You
to him.
in the direction of the civilians.
There is one person that can get to him.
Hello, Omen.
Well,
You're
it will
close enough.
be Omen and
Assuming the
Odin.
tree doesn't kill him.
Yeah, he's going to be. Sorry,
it Omen?
I forgot. He's actually got quite a few body points. The normal person has a few, but he's
He's got
definitely
45 or something.
Yeah, but he's taken.
Is an Omen tangled by a tree?
No, it
Hmm?
can't get him.
No, it can't grab me.
If it
Then
had,
what the hell did you need help for?
She's trying to
Help
distract it.
to actually hurt it. I can't hurt it.
So as long as it's attacking you, it's not attacking civilians.
Right. That's
Look
what I
at
was
the
doing. Giving it
bonus.
distracted to somebody who can actually hurt it, can come along and hurt it.
But next round, you might want to get over to some poor hurt person.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go on a rescue mission.
Yeah, white
Because Steve,
owl.
this is what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was expecting a swing like this basically in the counterclockwise direction to hit the tree here, and then like bring it over to like over here,
That would
following the
be-
arrows.
Yeah, that would actually be against your motion of inertia sort of stuff, because you were standing over here.
Mhm.
To move in the direction you would, you'd actually be carrying on.
If you had baseball
this
skill,
way.
then maybe you could have directed it where
Yeah.
you wanted to. Or
But White
Can-
Owl, you will
Well,
see it
it's
hit
on
the
the
person. You have a choice next
Or
round
even
too.
golf.
What you do, you have a choice. But that's where we'll leave it tonight, folks.
Steve-
I'll turn the recorder off.